said, whatever it is. I'll pay the shipping cost. What's happening? What's good? The hell going on? What's up? What it is? What it do? What's happening? What it is? What it? What it is? What it do? What's up? What's up? What it is? What it do? What going on, TikTok? What's happening? What going on? Tell me something slick so I can motherfucking slide. What's good? What the hell y'all doing? What y'all on? Come talk to me. Come and talk to me. I really, y'all come on in. Come on in here. Come on in here. Shay, what's up, Shay? I'm a make Shay. Now, what Shay song? She make them turn up, they know. When the picture man say post, she don't need no filter. Shay bad, filter. And she want a thick pie. She want a thick pie. Woo! Shay make them whole turn up, they know. Oh, Shay don't need no filter.
I'm on the side of your town lit. I'm on the side of your town. Damn, I'm on the side of your town lit. Hey, they thought they got me, brother. Look, TikTok brought me back because I ain't bullying and harassing nobody.
Man, God don't play by his people. You already know that. You one of them. You can't get rid of it. You can slow the process down, but you ain't going to stop it. You can't stop it.
It said, and I think I got an idea of who it was. I'm a DM you the name.
Oh, okay. They say trying to get us out of here, but it ain't gonna work though. That shit ain't gonna work.
It said
we going up through there. We ain't stopping.
I didn't even check it until just a few minutes ago. Cause I've been on live. You know, I was on live pretty much all day cooking and stuff. So I didn't bother to check it. So just a few minutes ago I checked it and it said, "Oh, we determined you didn't violate." I know, because I didn't harass nobody. I didn't bully nobody.
They ought to quit that shit. They need to do their investigation first. Don't block me, then go do your investigation, then come back and unblock. Do that first. Hey, exactly. Man. That shit's so backwards.
I just feel like they need to take that button off. They need to take that off altogether because they gotta understand.
Anyway. I think
people don't like you on here, and if they don't like you, they gonna report you. And if they can't report you, they gonna get their people to do it for them. So they gotta understand. It's sad you got enemies on social media.
You know what? I wish it show you who done it. I wish it show you the name of who done it. You know what I'm saying? That way I can go and get you.
They said they had put it up for 24 hours and then they took it away so you couldn't see. But they said, you know, some of the big creators had that option where they could see who been reporting them.
Oh, okay.
I am weak at Miss Nadia. Look at Miss Nadia.
Hell no. He on their way. He gonna tap in. He on the way. I just talked to him. He just called him and go, Charles, what's up, my boy? Peace and blessings to you. Hey, listen, y'all. I need y'all listen. On some real shit right quick. I need y'all to go goddamn follow my YouTube channel. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I gotta get over there. I gotta go get on there. Let me go over there right now.
Because if they block me on here, if they take my account on TikTok, it's over. Y'all ain't gonna see me no more because I'm not coming back. If they permanently ban it, I'm not gonna build on that backup like I do this. I'm not coming back. That's too much work. I'm not doing all that again. That's too much.
Jordan, go buy my phone charger out that kitchen and come plug it up. What's up, phone going down.
If y'all rocking with what we got going on, go right now. I want to see. I'm finna call y'all ass out tonight. I need 1,000 subscribers to go live. I got 250 something subscribers on YouTube. I need y'all to go follow me, man. When you follow me, we ain't going nowhere. My name, you gotta type my name in. Record this while they gonna pop up.
Just like my TikTok. I'm type it in right now. I'm finna show you when I do mine.
Okay. Everybody that subscribed, Charles, go subscribe, Charles. Mr. Hyde, go subscribe to my YouTube right quick. Type in Recordings Wild. I need y'all to go support me, man. Support me, man. I come here run my mouth every day to y'all. 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. Y'all gonna do that. Ain't no way I got, and it don't make sense to have 57,000 subscribers and I can't get 1,000 followers on YouTube. That don't make no sense. That don't even add up, y'all. The love can't be that real. You subscribed already, Denise? Okay, thank you, Denise. I got you, bro. Thank you, Tori. I need to see who gonna goddamn subscribe. We ain't even gonna start the show yet. I want to go get me subscribe.
You see me? You see me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm finna hit my thing.
Thank you, Shay. I appreciate it, sir. I appreciate it. I need 1,000 to go live over there. We're gonna start going to YouTube sometime too, man. They blocked this TikTok shit. Y'all still got access to them. I'm you.
See, I set mine up to notify me.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Shay. That's my dog right there. Y'all go follow her too. Go follow Shay. We got
You
65
see
people
what it
here.
say?
Shay should have 65 new followers. If y'all ain't already followed, go follow her. This is my partner. Run her up. She
Cause
need
one thing
100,000.
I go
My
show
dog.
support everywhere. I do.
Yeah, that's my dog. She been showing support from day one. That's why I rock with Shay. She ain't never changed. Y'all go follow Shay Bussin Jones. Go follow my sister right now. It's 70. So we gotta. I want to uplift. Listen, I don't want to be the only one with 85. I want all of us to follow each other. Everybody run each other up,
Exactly.
man. This bigger than me. This
Hey,
ain't just for
Sakita.
me. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just
Hello,
my
Kira.
platform. These are the people I rock with. All of us. This our shit. Over here on this side of TikTok, this is ours. If I fuck with you on it and you in my box all the time, you my dog. I fuck with you. People in the comment
I'm
that
gonna
follow me,
follow.
this
If you
for us.
follow
This
me,
for us.
I follow you back. I follow y'all while we on the live.
Thank you, Denise.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and follow. If you don't follow Shay, put something in the chat. Let me know you don't follow Shay. If you got Shay, say I got her in the chat. Go follow my
Hey,
sister,
come
man.
here. I need you to
Y'all
go
go
up there
follow her.
and look. Only
Run
trust
my
the
people
washing
up,
powder
man.
that's
Run
right
my
there on the
people up,
front.
man.
Sit, bring me one of them small ones, and then sit the other small one
Oh,
on
they
the
got you,
floor
Shay.
and bring
Oh,
me
they
one of the
got you.
big
Okay.
ones.
Oh, so y'all rocking with them. Okay, that's
Thank
what I'm
y'all.
talking about.
Thank
That's love.
y'all.
That's love. That's love. Thank y'all. Go follow Kevin, man. Go follow Kevin. If my people, if you ain't follow Kevin yet, and you
Hey,
rocking with me,
what it
go
do,
follow
Kel?
Kevin. Go
What's
follow my
poppin'?
dog, man. Go follow my people, man. See, I want to take the time to just talk on support. What support look like to me. Tap the screen, share the live. Listen, when we go live, ain't no way we on here 2-3 hours running our mouth, making y'all laugh, dropping gems. Ain't no way we should have 100K likes every night, 80,000 likes. We should at least hit
Pull
100
up
every night.
then. I got you. Pull up easy. I got you.
We
Cause
should
baby,
have to
I
keep
cooked them
saying,
number
tap
of
the
steak
screen, share the
today
live.
with that homemade mac and cheese and that cabbage
My
and them
dog,
mashed
what's up, bro?
potatoes. And baby, I chewed it
Ain't no way.
down.
You
I
gotta
went to
make it
work
make
on
sense,
that
man.
plate.
Like we should have to come
Oh,
on
it's
here
gonna get
every
cold
night.
out there, though.
Every night we should have to come on here and say, tap the screen, share the live.
Stop
Tap the
shaking it.
screen,
Give me
share.
here.
We should have to say that. If y'all fucking
Now
with what
bring
we
me a
got
big
going on
one.
over here, y'all gonna automatically come in and you gonna when I jump on Shay Live, I go to tap it. I tap a little bit, go to comment. Just, you automatically do it because you really rock with it. It's authentic. You know what I'm saying? If you rocking with it, do it. If you don't do it. I don't want you to do nothing against your will.
Exactly.
Don't
Me
force. We ain't
neither.
forcing nothing. We
I
ain't
don't want
begging
no
and we
fake
ain't forcing
support.
nothing. Yeah, don't send no gift if you don't want to. Everything got to be freely given. We want what's freely given. Do it from the heart. If it ain't from your heart, keep it. Keep it. I don't want it. I don't do. I don't
Love
do
is
no.
not a we ain't fussing. We just being real. We just telling you what God love. We just telling you the truth.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said though, I need everybody to go follow my YouTube channel right now. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Go who
Okay.
I don't follow my YouTube channel. Type
Hey,
my name. What's up, Queen? What's
hey,
going on?
y'all.
Hey, Miss Hyde, how you
I
doing?
need
Hey,
all y'all. It's
hey,
7-8
y'all.
people here. Go
Hey,
follow
y'all.
Shay. Go follow Jay Hyde. Go
Look at
follow
that.
Kevin. Go follow goddamn. This is what we doing for support. Tap the screen, share the live. We on here talk run out there about
Hey,
3-4 hours a
I'm,
night,
I'm
man.
mess with
What's
Oh,
everybody
up? How
on
stop
you
the
doing?
being,
channel.
stop
I'm messing
being,
Y'all
with
can at
stop
least
being
everybody.
tap the
crazy
screen,
down
man.
there.
That's all I want. Even you ain't got to send the gift. We cool. I'm good. If you don't send, I'm good. I got my own money. Tap the screen, share the live, follow everybody. Everybody follow everybody. I want to go up together. Ain't
Hello,
nobody
Miss
else doing
Hey,
that on
how
Big
TikTok.
y'all
They talk
doing?
about me, me,
Miss
me, me,
Tracy.
me.
Hey, Miss Tracy.
Hey,
I'm doing it for
y'all.
us though.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
my
doing this
lady,
for
Faith.
Miss
What's
us.
going
Karen.
This for
on?
us. This is for us. What's
It's
up,
some
Miss Perry?
beautiful ladies in here because I feel y'all got
Yeah,
me feeling
run us
out of
up.
place. I look like
Hey,
a
listen.
rag doll.
Hey, listen. So listen. The goal for the likes. We want 100K likes. 100K likes. 80 to 100K likes every night. It should be easy. We got 14 people here. Go follow Miss Perry. Go follow the Queen down beside me. Go follow Shay. Go follow Hyde. Go
Don't,
follow.
but
Yeah.
don't just follow my
Support.
shit. Subscribe to it too.
Tap
I
the
need some
Be
screen. Yeah.
quiet. Just
subscribers.
hush in that mouth.
Go
He
Yeah.
I
follow
And
playing,
need
feel free
that
to
y'all. He
shit.
subscribe.
playing down there.
I
He
need
Yeah,
playing.
that
feel
shit.
free to subscribe, man. Y'all see y'all say y'all support that. We get on here 3 and 4 hours every day, running our mouth. Y'all can do that. Tap the screen. I don't have to say that no more. I should
I
have to
do
say that
this
no more
shit for
tonight.
shares,
Tap the screen and
views,
share the
likes,
line.
and follows.
Yeah,
Be
tap the screen,
quiet.
share the line.
Shut up.
I,
So
I
who
do
I
this shit for shares, views,
for
likes, and
sure.
follows.
For sure, don't that for real though. Real talk. We ain't just know all night long, running our damn mouth. Ain't nobody following us. Ain't nobody tap the screen. That's how the people
What is
come in.
that?
Y'all got to tap the screen. You got to tap
tap,
the
tap,
screen, man.
tap.
Yeah, cause
Y'all get
we
so
Tap,
caught
can't
up in the
tap.
tap in the box.
conversation,
We can't
and,
tap the
and,
screen in the box. So y'all got to
and
do
I
the tapping
understand.
for us.
I understand y'all get caught up in the conversation. We be laughing, talking
What's up,
junk,
TikTok?
but you gotta still show that love, though. You gotta show that love, man. You gotta show a
Tap,
love, man.
tap,
That's support.
tap.
Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need everybody here.
Uh-uh.
112 people. I'm
I'm
trying to get
feeling
to
out of
1,000
place.
followers.
Let me get my hat
Go
on. Y'all
subscribe
got
to
me
my
feeling like a
YouTube.
rag doll. I look toe down. Let me get my hat
I,
on.
No,
Like
you
this.
don't.
I
I,
look toe up.
so,
No,
Like
hey,
you
this.
listen, y'all.
don't.
So So if they shut my YouTube down, I'm not doing my backup account. I'm not going live no more.
No, if they
hold
the
up,
TikTok,
hold
the
up,
TikTok. What you
hold up,
saying? The
Rick,
TikTok,
hold
man.
up,
I'm saying
everybody, stop right there, stop right there,
I'm
stop
not
right
doing
there
it no
right
more. I
now.
got a backup. I got a
Who in the
backup.
hell? Who is Shay or Shy Honey? Tell me something. You got Charleston White looking like down in the bottom.
Y'all got Charleston White.
Oh, we don't know her.
Dude, look, wait, hold on. I got to get some straightening. Don't come in here talking about these women like that.
That's
She's talking about you. He know what she's talking about.
Oh, she talking about me?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Hell no. Hell no. But you crazy, dog. That's like she said.
What's
Charles
going
White
on,
looking
everybody?
like. What's good though, man? How y'all
It's
feeling?
yours, man. It's wintertime. He said he need my jacket. You can have it, homie. You can have it. It's yours.
Yeah, man. Hey, so then what I was talking about earlier, man. I jumped on live earlier, man, and this I ran across the live and something. I watched somebody live, and this is what they were talking about, and it
Perry,
stuck
we
with
need
me
to
too.
switch boxing, Perry. Brother, me and Perry gonna switch. Let Perry come to her spot and let me go under her. Let's swap.
Okay.
You want to be next to me, don't you? You want to come on, girl? Come on.
Yes, I do. I really do.
Hey, Rick, she want to be next to me, bro.
Stupid, man. Bro, you ain't something wrong with you, bro. I'm telling you, dog. I'm just trying to tell you.
I'm just trying to tell you. Hey, while they doing that, hey, if y'all are not using, I need y'all to start using my hashtag. Right now, my hashtag is at 4 million views on my hashtag. I got 4 million views on my. I started my own. The Hey Love. Yeah. I started my own hashtag on TikTok. I'm just trying to tell you. And my hashtag, I was the very first one that started using the hashtag. I started the hashtag. It has got almost 4 million views on that hashtag.
Mine got like 3 million. I think my shit got like 3 million. Factzovafeelings.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all using that shit too.
Using Factzovafeelings and start
And
using. I'm just trying to tell you.
Guess who got my brother on them 3 million?
The Bussy Crew, yeah, for sure. She turned me on. I didn't know nothing about that shit. I didn't know that. She turned me
So
on.
let me
Yeah,
tell
that's
you,
what
I got 7. I got 7 hashtags, and all together I got over 20 million views.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah,
that's okay.
That's my
I'm
dog.
celebrating me right now. I'm taking some time to celebrate me, baby.
That's why I fuck with Shay. That's why I rock with
me.
Shay. When I first jumped on here, Shay showed love about the gate. When I first met Shay, she been showing love. She turned me on. I ain't know nothing about no TikTok.
When I first met Shay out the gate, it was on and popping, baby.
I already know. Yeah.
Hey, hold up. We don't listen. We don't live in the past. That was in the past. We're trying to create a better future.
For sure.
That was in the past.
But it was funny though. It was funny.
I like that.
I like funny.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, so listen.
So let's fight some more. Let's fight some more.
178 people.
I don't like to fight.
Hold on, look here. I need y'all to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. 100%. Go subscribe to my YouTube. So if they ban my account and I can't come back, I'll be on YouTube. I'm not coming back on TikTok. If they ban the account, I'm done. I got my little backup, but I ain't doing that no more. That shit take too long.
So what's going on with your account?
No, I'm just saying, you know how TikTok is. You know TikTok, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God forbid. Yeah, God forbid. You know these don't be hating now. When you get the higher you get up there in the numbers,
you see how they did Rainbow? You see how they did Rain? They took Rain right out.
Yeah.
Rain can't even get her account back.
I pray for I'm gonna pray for the better, but I'm prepared for the worst though.
I don't know. She
ready.
said she was on one night and she said, she was getting ready for bed. She was brushing her teeth. She had her bonnet on.
TikTok
And she said,
crazy.
next thing she know, her live was down for sexual nudity, sexual activity. And a couple of hours later, they told her account was banana. She sent the appeal in to try to get it back. And they said that they wouldn't even give it back. They said she had violated. And
so
one thing we know about Rainbow don't even roll that way.
It was a nudity.
Nah, she don't
they said it was, but it's not. She don't even roll that way.
Nah,
She'll dog me out. She'll dog me out
she
for some of my
like
videos because she feel like I'm too exposed. So she don't even roll that way.
Nah, she don't roll. I be on her live. She don't roll like that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I need all y'all to go follow me. Go follow my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. Everybody go subscribe to my YouTube.
I like
and I'm finna be checking. Everybody said they subscribe. I'm finna check these numbers out.
How many I got right now, Shay?
Let me see. Let me get on there, bro.
Hold on. I got 57,000 people follow me. Ain't no way I can't get 1,000 followers on YouTube. That don't make no sense. You gotta make it make sense.
Let me go. Because when I got off, you had it say 259.
They don't really like you like that, Rick. They don't really like you like that.
I'm gonna be checking because I got this other telephone. So bam, I'm gonna be checking.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
know.
Type my name in. Type my name in. Recording White on YouTube. My name is Recording White on YouTube.
Just
Type
type
it
his
in. It's
name
gonna pop
in.
up.
It's
And
his
go to
name. What's
subscribe.
on
That's it.
TikTok?
Yeah, my name. Just type my name in on everything on YouTube. I mean Facebook. Yeah, I put my real. See, I ain't
Hold
got
up.
nothing to hide, so I use my real name on everything. My Recorded White on there. I ain't hiding shit. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see my wife and my kids. Go to Facebook. Everything visible. I don't do no hiding.
I know that's
But
right.
yeah, but so then we're gonna start out with this topic, man. This shit been on my mind all day, and it's true too.
It's a damn shame. I ain't got no subscribers, Rick.
Get a mic cover, girl.
I ain't got no subscribers.
Oh shit! Have anybody else dealt with it? I just know this shit happen a lot. Why when you why when you in a you say what now? What you say?
The gift. I was just saying thank you.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Miss Nadia said she looking for something on your page.
Who that? Kev?
KEV space the comic. KEV.
What's that? YouTube.
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
And I'm saying though, you right, brother, because you've been joined ever since 2011, and you don't got but 200. Come on now, y'all people, y'all got to do better.
I just never start. I just threw it out there I ain't been saying nothing about my YouTube. I just never started doing it.
Y'all some dirty motherfucker ones. Y'all some dirty motherfucker.
I didn't say nothing about my YouTube. I'm just not putting that out there. I ain't really been pushing it like that. But I'm saying, like, I was thinking about it, though. I said, if they shut down my TikTok, it's over with, because I ain't coming back. I'm not making that.
Me neither. I'm telling you, I know I'm not. It's over.
That's too much work for me. I don't put a lot of work for this shit, so I'm not going to keep doing this shit. Come back talking 20, 30,000 more hours and shit, trying to get some fire. I ain't doing that no more.
It's hard on the back up.
I'm going to retire. I'm retiring. It's over with me. I'm telling you now. I got a backup, but I ain't going to be on it like that. That shit over. I jump on Kevin McPerry live and sit in there and talk, but I ain't doing that no more. Hell to the no. If I look at page, it's over.
My ugly ass off here before they kick you off, though. I just got the account warning off my shit. They just took the account warning off.
You ain't lying, Kev. Me too.
Y'all tap the screen. Run us up. We need
what's the account warning?
Tap the screen.
What's the account warning?
Know that your account is almost at the banana point.
Yeah, but you don't get that
about
permanent.
3 weeks. It take about 3 weeks to get it off.
We can't all talk at one time.
Yeah, hold on. It'll tell you if you like permanent. If you about to get permanent banned, it'll say it. Cause mine said it when I first got on here. My shit said one more time I'm permanent banned, but I didn't get in no more trouble. Period. I like to got my shit tucked because I kept getting blocked every other day. I was cussing people out in the comments. Some shit I don't do no more. I don't even pay no attention no more.
Shit I be doing. He was doing what I be doing. Cuss their ass out.
I think me and Perry was on there when I was cussing that boy. I cussed one boy so bad. It was ridiculous. He talking about my short.
Listen, let me tell y'all. So Rick was on there one Sunday. And the guy came on there, and I mean, when I say Rick, Rick had about 1,000 people that Sunday. He had about 1,000 people that Sunday. Well, okay, so one troll came in and said something about his goatee. So then, after Rick done cursed him out, all of a sudden, somebody trolled and said something about he looked like the Hulk with those shorts with
I had to cut off shorts like I got on there. I had to cut off shorts. Yeah.
Look, and when I say,
on the back
yeah, so I kept saying, I said, okay, Rick, I said, Rick, just move on. Well, next thing you know, that little message at the bottom from TikTok, I tried to warn him, y'all.
Told my ass up. My mouth was crooked in. I was clicking trying to get back on there. I was weak. I was weak in the knee.
Just weak, baby. Cause they got it good. Me, I done been banana twice since I've been on here for 3 weeks. Each time they banana my whole page for 3 weeks. It was me just sick, just logging in every day. Only thing pop up on that screen. Only thing pop up on that screen, y'all. You cannot log in, download your data. I said these some low down dogs. I just jump on every day.
Hey, my first time getting banned for 7 days, man. I swear that third day, man, I would check. I said, damn, I hope they mess up and let me off early. I kept trying to click on that shit, man. I was sick. I was sick of the motherfucker. I done learned my lesson, TikTok. I don't want no more smoke. Y'all win. I'm not arguing with nobody else.
I got my eye on y'all.
Yeah, we.
That's why I pulled it up. So then, hey, I want to talk about
Rick,
communication.
let's get into it.
I want to talk about communication. Why communication is very important when you're in a relationship or marriage. And then I want to talk about why if you say you got an issue or a problem, instead of the person listening to you, they make it look like you arguing. Are you trying to start a fuss about some shit that you require? That's something you see what I'm saying?
All day long. That's women.
Let's go. That's what?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
why is that? Why do people listen to and have selective hearing?
A lot of people don't like to deal with life situations. Basically, they pretty much like
because in order for if I got a problem,
it's accountability. I said self-accountability.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta take accountability.
So listen, I'm saying if I got an issue, I feel like if I got an issue, whether I'm the man, where's the man or the woman, if you got an issue, it's my job to sit down and try to get an understanding. Like, what's the problem? I need to figure this problem out. What is the issue? And once I solve the issue out, now it's time to put a plan in effect to try to make sure we don't go here no more. Hold on. That's what you should do. But what a lot of folks do, they ignore it. They make it look like, because it's small to you, don't mean it's small to me. If for me to say something to you about it, it got to be something bother me. You know what I'm saying? So you don't tell me what's small to me. Oh, you bitching, you whining, you nagging. No, I got an issue.
Don't like to deal with reality.
Yeah, you supposed to. We got to sit down and talk about that shit and have a grown folk conversation. Like, whether it's brutal, you might not like. Sometimes the shit that's good for you be the shit you don't like to help. The information that's good for you is the shit gonna hurt your feelings. Sometimes you need your feeling hurt because you might think you treat me right and love me like I need to be loved, but you ain't giving what you're supposed to give, though. You see what I'm saying? What's up?
See, I don't think that it's necessarily about the communication. Because wait, let me articulate. Let me articulate. See, there's three things that will turn a conversation into an argument. There's three things: your body language, your facial expressions, and your tone of voice. If your body language is messed up, wait, hold on, let me finish. If your body language, I'm sitting there trying to talk to you. If I'm trying to talk to you and I'm trying to make a point, and you looking at me and you looking at me like
you saying what I'm saying, because you act like
because I'm not saying what you're saying. I'm actually totally saying the total opposite. You got to let me finish, Rick. You got to let me finish.
Hold on. Don't you cut folks off and cut you off. Listen. So what I'm saying is, I don't care what you're doing, body language, you still not taking into consideration my motherfucking issue with you. It don't matter if you're sideways, if you gotta let me finish. You Hold on. You still being inconsiderate.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's them facts. Them facts.
Okay, let me tell you why it's bullshit. Let me tell you why it's bullshit.
You don't get to pick. You don't get. Hold on. First of all, I'm gonna say this. Hold on. First of all, you don't get to pick how I react to things that trigger me. You don't. I ain't got to come here smiling.
That's not what I
got a problem. Now you don't get to dictate that. You don't get to dictate that. Yeah, you don't know. That's real talk.
You're changing the narrative. But
you don't dictate. Ain't no gas like them facts. You don't tell me how to respond to your disrespect or your neglect. Your neglect. You don't tell me how to respond to that, bro. That don't make no sense.
You missing the point. You missing the point.
You missing the point.
You're right. That's not the point. You're absolutely right.
You missing the point.
So if body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice is what changes a conversation to an argument, you're not responding to disrespect. You're responding to how they're responding because you don't like the way that they're responding. You don't like it. Rick, you can't cut everybody out there because you disagree. You got to listen too. You got to listen too. You got to listen too. Okay, so if I'm talking to Shay, me and Shay got a problem, and I'm talking to Shay, and Shay's sitting there, and she got her back turned to me, and she looking at me all kind of ways, and she raising her voice when she may not be saying disrespectful shit. But when her eyes are looking disrespectfully,
that don't matter. She still got a
no,
problem.
that's the same shit.
Nah,
that's the same shit.
Nah, you can't tell.
That's the
See,
same
when you
shit.
what I'm saying is, when you disrespect me or you neglect me or got me feeling some type of way, you don't dictate how I act. You don't tell me how to act. I don't want to hear this shit. Let's talk about why I'm looking like this. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about me rolling?
Nothing.
Well, I got an issue.
Absolutely
It's evident that your woman got a problem with you. So what you gonna? Hold on.
If she talking to me crazy, I ain't doing nothing.
Oh yeah, see that's what I'm talking about. That's my point. Thank you. That's my point. You just made it. Thank you. Yeah. What you gonna do about it? Okay. I approach you with rolling my.
If her tone is messed up talking to me,
your woman come to you rolling your eye because she done had this conversation before with you about some shit that she had with the relationship. So at this point, of course she ain't gonna come out nice. And I done told you this shit 10 times. This shit bother me. You staying out all night with your homeboy and them. Now she rolling the eyes and getting smart with you. You feeling some type of way when you should have killed the shit the first time. You should have nipped it in the bud the first motherfucking time that she came to you with it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, he came to you with it. Don't wait till the shit done. You done goddamn went past 10, and now you want me to come in and hug on you and talk to you nice while I tell you my motherfucking issue. Now you gonna get this rolling your eyes and neck popping and leaning back and shit. You done this. Now make it right. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You created this shit. Cause whatever in me, you instilled this shit in me. Because when you first got with me, listen. Because when you first got with me, and when I'm not mad at you, I don't talk to you like that. I ain't rolling my eye. You put me back in a good place mentally, and I can sit down and listen to you smile. But you got to be doing something about what I. Yeah, you got to be doing something about the motherfucking problem.
It sounded real good. You articulated that so well. I almost believe that shit. You articulated it so well. You know what? I was almost buying.
Now listen. I agree with both of y'all, but let me tell you something. Listen, when especially when you're dealing with a narcissist type of person, let me tell you.
Right.
I had one of the worstest baby daddies it was. That when it came to situations like that right there, it was never no. I can say, hey, you know what? Like Kev said, the body language, the tone, and all of that. I'll be like, hey, you know what? Listen, let's not do this because the way you already acting, it's gonna make me act the way that you acting, and it's gonna lead to something else. So the type of man that I had, it was never that. It was you gonna talk about it. What? Hold on, wait a minute, wait. Now some people they just ain't on that level. They just ain't on that level when it's all said and done. It's some people just ain't on that level, and you can't get mad at them because they just ain't on that level. They probably didn't even have that type of that upbringing or anything. Yeah. Some people just don't know how to talk. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to relate. They just don't.
Mm-hmm. Some people know how to talk and still don't know how to communicate.
True.
Some people know how to talk and still don't know how to
body language is everything. Body language, tone, and the way you look is everything.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me get this out.
What he said.
See. When the body language, the facial expressions, and the tone of voice start to escalate and elevate, that's when things start to get domestic. That's when people start because once you get to a certain point of anger, it's hard to reel back when the other person ain't responding the way that you want them to respond. So the only thing that you're doing is getting more and more angry because you're not getting what you want. They're not acting the way you want. They're not saying what you want them to say. So that's where that's how things get domestic. See, when you talking to me, you gonna watch your tone talking to me. I don't care what the problem is, and I don't care how many times we done had the problem. You gonna watch your tone talking to me. You're not gonna address a problem with me and expect to get a solution. You're not gonna be aggressive in addressing a problem with me and expect for me to come to a compromise and a solution. It's not happening.
I feel what you're saying, but I didn't say nothing about being aggressive. I said why when I come to a person with a concern about how I feel, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be arguing. I gotta be trying to start something with you. Why I can't just feel a certain type of way? I feel like you ain't giving what I want from you. You dig what I'm saying? I don't automatically feel like this. It's a reason why I'm feeling like I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why she feel like she feels. Right. She's not feeling neglected because you will all the goddamn time. It ain't about being aggressive. I see what you're saying, but I ain't that when I say it. I didn't say if I come to you aggressive.
When the tone of voice escalates, it begins to get aggressive. When the body language begins, see, there are signs when there are signs that you got to pay attention to when you're in a relationship with somebody and you're trying to communicate with them, and when somebody's giving you they ass to kiss.
Yeah, for sure. But what I'm saying is, you got people that you got women that's very soft spoken, don't cuss or nothing, don't even get mad like this, but they still are trying to address an issue that they having in their relationship, and the man act like she bitching or she crazy. Nah, what if she saying something wrong? Nah. If she's saying something wrong, unless she just came from a mental ward or some shit, I don't know no woman just wake up in the morning and create her own motherfucking problem. That shit came from somewhere.
That's because you've been with the same woman for 24 years.
Yeah, if I went with the same woman, this shit still apply. It still apply. If I with her 2 days, this shit still apply. It still apply.
But no, what you said, you said you ain't never been. You said you ain't never been with a woman that whatever, and that's because you've been with the same woman.
I ain't never seen.
That's because you've been or seen. That's because you've been with the same one.
Hold on, just because I'm with one woman don't mean I don't know what other people go through, Kevin. I got people outside of TikTok and shit that I deal with in real life.
Everybody ain't gonna show their worst in front of you, Rick.
Them facts, I know that. I ain't crazy now.
I'm just trying to tell you.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, you got people out there that communicate well on one side of the relationship, and the other part they don't do well. That's why that shit don't work. You ain't gonna never get nowhere if you don't solve the goddamn small problem that you have. Because when you gonna take care of the small issue, they turn into big issues. You dig what I'm saying? Now you wonder why she walking away and unpack the shit and because it ain't got to a level where it ain't no talk. Ain't no talking. This shit, I've been with you 15 years, and all you done was give me your ass to kiss and disrespect me the whole ride. Why? Because you wouldn't listen. All you gotta do is sit down and listen and make some little minor adjustments. Yeah, put yourself in this aside for a while.
I feel where he's coming from now. I feel where he's coming from because at some point of the relationship, you should be able to go to your significant other and have a conversation about what's going on with me, with you, with us. We should be able to have that type of talk. I don't care. I really agree. I don't care what type of this and that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm coming to you with. I'm coming to you with a concern that's dealing with me. One thing about it, when the concern is dealing with your partner, it's dealing with you too, because y'all have chose to be one.
Listen, Shay, and I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody make me believe otherwise. Once you be with a person so goddamn long, that person can walk in the house and don't say shit, and you know something wrong with them.
Right.
My wife don't have. I don't have to say nothing to my wife. She'll say, "What wrong? What that happened?" She already know I'm mad or I'm going through some shit. So don't tell me.
All right, Kel. See, you over there taking your head. You want to know why? You want to know why that's right? Let me tell you why it's right. Because don't you ask your children that? Don't you ask your daughter and your son that when they come home and they don't say nothing? You see the look on their face and you be like, "Hold up, baby, what's going on?" And they'll be like, "Nothing." And you'll be like, no, I know you. I know that look on your face. He right. He right.
Okay, but wait, I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. See, oftentimes when that person is asking you what's wrong, what's the matter, they know that it's something. It's something else going on. It ain't necessarily because they got an attitude or they got a problem. Because see, just because a man is quiet or just because a woman is quiet does not mean that there's something that needs to be communicated or something going wrong. See, oftentimes, if I'm asking my woman what's wrong, that's because I know I did some fucked up shit, and I'm wondering if she really know what I did.
Oh, that did, yeah, that's true. That happened too, yeah. That happened too. I agree with that, yeah. Go ahead, Miss Perry.
Well, then. Okay, then. That's how you feel, Kel?
You got the mic muted, Miss Perry.
And I was about to say, and oftentimes too, a lot of times is
that
there's so much lack of communication between those two people, instead of them coming to each other, talking to each other, trying to figure out what's going on, why the silent treatment and all of that in itself will escalate situations between the two of them, because you have one person who's thinking, okay, well, in their mindset, like, okay, what did I do? The other person in their mindset is thinking, okay, is it something that I did? And instead of the two of them sitting down talking to each other, trying to figure out what's what, oftentimes what happens is that they start talking to friends or family members, getting other people involved in, and it just escalates and just gets to a level where it don't need to be.
Right.
Well, let me say this, because see, sometimes even if something wrong with me, I may not even want to talk to you. I mean, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. See, a lot of times, you know, we'll be wanting somebody to communicate with us about something that they don't even want to talk to you about. You know, and now you thinking something you did. Now you think they got a problem with you when they really thinking about something else, got something else going on, and you constantly in their ear talking about what's wrong, what's the matter, what I do. Well, how come you ain't never happy? You don't never seem happy. You always seem like you got attitude. And see, that's where the problem start right there.
That's different though. Yeah, that's real though. But that's different than somebody.
That's the right thing. You can't force me to communicate.
What I'm saying is, that's different than me bringing you an issue. I'm bringing you the issue. I'm telling you what's going on with me, and you not sitting down listening to me. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about it, if me or the woman feeling a certain type of way, no matter how small it is, it may not be important at all to you. You might overlook the shit. You might even know you doing what you doing. To me, you might not know that shit making me feel like that. But once I address it with you, you should goddamn sit down and say, okay, listen, I'm sorry, I didn't know you felt that way about it. I start spending more time with you and the kids, and I stop going out every damn night. Like, you got to compromise. You in a committed relationship with this person. Now, I'm not talking about no one night hookup, no fling. I'm talking about this my wife, a wife to be or whatever, wife potential, a husband potential. We got to have them conversations, and we got to be okay with it.
Right.
You got to be okay with constructive criticism. Yeah, if you tell me that, see, a lot of times you'll do that shit without knowing it. Like, as a man, I might not, because I'm going out hanging with my homeboy, I might not be thinking I'm neglecting you, because I might feel like my life balanced. But that's why you come in and be like, nope, I just feel like you spend more time with, and I'm gonna listen I'm gonna understand where she's coming from, because I'm gonna put myself in her shoes. I'm gonna take my feelings out what the fuck she's saying. Get out my feelings and listen. Even if she thinks shit gonna make me mad, I gotta listen to this one. This is my woman. You dig what I'm saying? This is my teammate. This is my partner. That's what I do on that's why I'm motherfucking happily married. Because I listen to my motherfucking wife. Point blank period. There ain't no, oh, you tripping, you bitching. Nah, ain't no bitching. She got a problem with it, I'm finna fix it. Point blank period. I'm the fixer, man. Call me the fixer, man. I'm a fixer, goddamn. We ain't prolonging nothing in my house. We ain't keeping that energy in my house. I
agree with you 100%. It should be, at some point, you should be able to sit down and communicate with your mate.
Man, all this damn estrogen up in here.
No. I got enough masculine energy for me and you both. I got enough masculine energy for me and you both.
No, I'm not talking about you, man. I ain't talking about you, Rick. Damn.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about them folks.
Oh, okay. Boy, you ain't
gonna bring Michael.
Hey, you want to speak on it? I think you want to say something. You want to say something, Victorious?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, speak up.
Rick trying to make
sure he gets something. You in the box. You got to speak. When you get on this box, you got to talk. You got to speak. I'm finna bring somebody else.
People are just so selfish. You know, they be set in their ways, you know, and it's just hard to change them if they just not a talker. You know what I mean?
Because I dealt with them
run
us up, man. Run us up.
And you can do just about anything, cry, stress yourself out, and they just won't communicate. I mean,
and I'm telling you, that play a major role in this shit. I'm telling you, man. And listen, I know a lot of men be saying they don't be want to talk to their woman about issues and shit that they're going through, bro. But if you don't talk to her about it, how the fuck she gonna know it's a problem? We can't be expecting a woman to read. We can't expect the men to read your mind. If it's a problem, you got to speak that shit. Let it out. Whatever in you, let that shit out.
But you know where that come from? You know where that come from, brother? It come from that old saying when as a boy growing up, you a boy. You ain't no crying. You this and that. That's where that stuff come from. That's why men feel the way they feel. I had this talk on my live one day about
let her go, Ken. Let her finish. Hold on. Let her finish.
Y'all don't let me
just shut up. Let me just hush. Because God dang, I see right now I can't get a word in.
Go ahead, Shay. Go ahead.
I can't get a word.
I had this topic on my live because I was looking at some of the things that I was doing, and let me say that again. I was looking at some of the things that I was doing to my son. It starts at home, and I felt like as a woman, I wasn't giving my boys enough love. I wasn't giving them the opportunity to express themselves and tell me things that's going on within themselves. And I people don't understand. They might be children, but children be stressed out too. So I started analyzing some of the things that I was doing, because this stuff takes effect from them as children to the grown man status.
Yeah, so, you can't make them feel like it ain't okay to cry. You're right. Let that shit out. You got to cry. But that's what I told my son. It's okay to be emotional. Once you get in your feeling, get out of them. Don't stay in them, though. It's okay to cry as a man. Goddamn, that's how you release. I'm crying. If I got to get in a situation, I start crying. It is what it is. But that don't mean I'm not a masculine man. That don't take nothing from me. That don't take shit from me.
Okay. With that being said, but especially if you got boys, especially men with boys. You know, you'll tell them that it's okay to cry, but sometimes your son fall and trip and say, "Get up from there. You all right? You all right? Don't go and just dust yourself off." See, sometimes the things that are bothering us are things that we need to deal with, not something that our mate has to feel like they have an obligation to bring us through. Sometimes when you got stuff going on with you, that's going on with you. It ain't my job to sit there.
I'm with you on that. Nah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Yeah. So it ain't my job to bring you out of that shit.
Don't do all that. Hey, don't do all that, because every time somebody talking, you when your head
that's right.
Don't do that. You gonna get the same shit that you did. You putting that out, so
communication is one thing. Communication is one thing. Saying somebody that, we need to learn how to communicate. And if you stop doing this, then she won't be like that, or vice versa, whatever. That don't always apply, because a lot of times, sometimes when something's going wrong with somebody, they ain't got shit to do with you. Ain't nothing I can do. Ain't no talking and communicating and changing my ways. Wait, hold up, Rick. Hold up, Rick.
You change the conversation.
Ain't no amount of talking. Ain't no amount of communication. Ain't no amount of changing my ways and moves and the way I move. Ain't none of that is going to solve a problem for somebody that's got a problem with themselves.
Yeah, that's different right there, though. That ain't what I'm talking about.
That's the same thing. It's not different.
No, it ain't. I'm talking about a problem that I got with my woman. That ain't the same thing of me got a problem with myself. That ain't what you talking about. A mother got issues with stuff that I'm dealing with myself. That's different.
We were talking about
that ain't what I said. You can't be right. I'm with you when you're right, but that ain't what I'm talking about, though. I can't let you go swing that shit that way, because I'm going that way. You went that way.
If you in a relationship,
I like it, though. That shit makes sense, though. What you're saying, you right. You right, though. That ain't what I was saying.
Address it immediately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when some shit happened in my marriage or relationship, I want to address it right then, man. I don't want to keep letting it. I don't want to be mad every day. Every time I come home, me and my wife fuss about the same shit. I want to fix this shit so I can go on to the next part of our relationship. If we don't get past this little shit, something big bound to come from this little shit. What I'm saying is the little shit turn into big shit over time. Because you be mentally drained. And once I get mentally drained, or your woman get mentally drained, she ain't coming back. Because you can have the body all you want. If you ain't got this up here, you ain't got shit. That's all I'm saying. That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of people in a relationship right now, they got the body, but they mind been there for a long time ago.
We talking about that body language, what you giving off over there. That's what we're talking about.
Right now. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad. Hold up. I'm glad that y'all mentioned that, because those are the things that y'all are trying to dismiss, but it's bothering y'all just on the platform.
Oh, no, it ain't bothering me. It ain't bothering me.
We used to this. We used to this.
So you really just proved my point. You really just, so while y'all were trying to dismiss what I was saying, you really just proved it, because even on this platform right here, my body language caused a reaction. Whether it was a dislike, whether you just mentioned it, whatever the case may be.
I'm not Chad. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. Let me let you know that. I'm not offended, Chad. Listen. Stop talking. Stop talking. Just let it go. Stop talking. You turn the situation into something else. You always turn it into something else. But see, I'm so glad that I'm grown and I can deal with you on a grown woman level. You understand me? If I would let you take it there, you would, but I won't ever let you take it there, because I know how to handle you, Kev. Okay, so I can't wait till I meet you. I can't wait to meet you in real life, because I'm gonna see, do you still got that same energy when I step in your face in real life?
All right, you be butt naked.
I'm gonna bring you back up, Mr.
I'll get
For real though.
Perry.
Hey, what's up,
brother
big brother?
Lou, Perry, y'all
Hey,
look.
that communication is big.
I don't want them $40. I don't want them 40, so you won't ever get me to the bed because I don't want the 40.
But communication is the key, man. Communication. What's up, big man? You want to speak on what we talking about? What's up?
What up? Say, bro, first of all, y'all gonna stop jumping my boy Kev. What up, Kev?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
I can't even finish a sentence in this month tonight.
What's up? Say, bro, they twisting your words up, player. They not really trying to relate to what you said, dog. It's two sides to every story.
We got one. Who twist the words up, big boy? Who twist it up? Hold on. Let me clear. I'm not twisting up. He ain't saying what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm talking about. What he talking about is not what I know what I'm talking about. It's coming out of my mouth. What Kevin's saying is not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I agree with it. That ain't what I'm talking about. Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about, though.
But that's what I'm talking. You can't dismiss my point because
it don't go with what I'm talking about. He's saying we twisting up your words. So I'm saying I agree with you.
But the thing
what
is,
you talking about?
He could dismiss your point at any time. He could dismiss what you saying at any time because this is his live. He can dismiss it at any time. Understand that?
No, that ain't what he's saying. That ain't what he's saying. I know what he's saying. But he's right about what he's saying. I agree with it. But I'm saying that ain't what I'm talking about. We talking about two different things,
bro. It's a lot of stuff that you're saying, bro. They're not really getting it.
When you get it to it, then get it to it right quick, bro. Get it to it then, Tony. You break it down.
I understand. You up here, you married, right? I understand.
Yeah.
Every man operate his household different. Every man has different signals and codes when it comes down to their old lady.
Yeah,
all right?
For sure.
The way you handle your business at home and got it, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, your old lady can walk in the door, you can walk in the door, and she pick up if something going on with you. Kev is saying sometimes when he got some issues going on, that don't mean it's her fault. That don't mean that.
I know that though. Yeah, I ain't slow on that. Yeah, I comprehend that very well.
Hear me out. But he come home to peace, and sometimes she'll be in his ear saying, "Oh, well, it must be me, or it must be." You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of women.
I know that though. Yeah, but that ain't what I was talking about. But I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying. I know what you said. I heard you. He saying the same thing you said. I ain't slow. I comprehend well.
No, you just ain't let nobody talk tonight. You just
no, because I got some shit to say tonight. I got shit to talk about tonight. Go ahead, big boy. I usually be quiet as a motherfucker. Go ahead, big boy. I'm talking tonight, goddamn.
Us men, especially us black men, that hold down households, got wife and kids. Same way the women face challenges out here in the world today, we face a lot.
Most definitely. Most
definitely. Wait a minute.
Them facts.
Now, let me grab some more facts to you. The woman don't want us to come inside angry with stuff that we have that we fighting carrying on our back on a daily. They don't want us to be angry coming in the house. Hear me out.
You ain't supposed to.
Right? So we gonna hear, oh, you must got a prime with your outside hoe. Now you coming home. Okay. Now you coming home with it. You understand what I'm saying? So some days when we walk in the door, we can have things going on. Every man in this world has a household where it's his peace. Hey, sometimes I don't want to talk about it at the moment. I just want to relax. Like, for example, I got this reclining chair that I like on the edge of the sectional.
They gonna go way too, though. They gonna go way too. Men do that shit too. Go ahead.
Hear me out, though. I hit my jacket and coat, right? And I can give her a look and she'll know it ain't you. I just need to be right now. I don't need you coming to me saying, oh, well, it must be this and it must be that. No, I just walked in the door. I'm basically trying to take a load off. So you have a point, but you got to understand what my boy Kev over here saying too. Right, Kev?
You talking about they got to understand, because I understand. I know what Kevin said, so I ain't lost. I'm with him. I'm with him with what he's saying. He's right.
So the women,
these people got me weak in the comments.
All right, I ain't worrying about the comments. I'm a man.
What they say? Go ahead.
Come on, sir. I wasn't even talking to you. I was just saying in general, sir. So please don't come for me. Don't prove me because I wasn't talking to you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, I want to talk to all the women in the comments.
I'm just saying the question, but the
First
question
of all,
overall,
hold on, Tom.
is why is it hard for you to communicate with your partner when you have a problem? That's the overall question. Is why is it hard to communicate with your partner when you have a problem? You understand?
That's what I said.
All right. So
yeah, we're not talking about if you got a personal problem or nothing like that. We're talking about the
relationship
issue.
Yeah, that ain't what I was
talking
about.
Relationship and something going on. It's in a relationship and you got a problem and you talking to your significant other. Not and they because you having a day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Problems and stuff
when you got a man, it could be the man got a problem
like that. Yeah, you can always be that, but we talking about when it's a relationship and you having problems.
Yeah, we ain't talking about no personal issues like I done had a wrong day and I don't want to talk. That ain't what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about that. That's a good point.
Not communicating though. That's the point. That's actually the point that I'm trying to make. Because sometimes people aren't communicating because they're internalizing things. They have their own things to internalize, and even if it's a relationship problem, even if it's something that your spouse has a problem with, or you may have a problem with, it's sometimes it's just an internalization of things. You can't see communication is subjective. One thing about it's subjective because Rick don't communicate like I or Shay don't communicate like I communicate, and my love language may not be the same as Shay's love language. So when the response I'm looking for from Shay when I'm coming to Shay with a problem, and if it's not in direct energy with my love language, then now I feel like there's a problem with the communication. Sometimes we attribute things to communication that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
I feel like you want to be with me at this point because you just keep using me as an example. I feel like you want me at this point. Damn.
There you go, Cam. My boy Cam. Get on the plane, Cam. Get on the plane.
You trying to throw some little sneak shot? You trying to throw some little sneak shot?
But even though that one, even though I wasn't saying that, but that shit do tie in. It all tie in, but that ain't what I started out saying. But this shit tie in. You right.
Now see, listen, this what y'all missing. What brother's saying is, listen, this what he's saying. He's saying if he have a problem, why is it that when he come to his mate to talk about the problem, it's a problem with them that he's trying to express his feelings about what's going on with him? That's what he's saying. Like you,
instead of them listening,
the mate feel like he creating a problem or argument.
Y'all don't want the real answer. Y'all don't want the real answer.
That's the real shit.
I'll give you the real answer because some of y'all we can't trust with our secrets. Because the minute you get mad, you're gonna start throwing those secrets back up in his face. You're gonna start.
Now that's some real shit, bro. That's some real shit.
Let it finish.
Yeah, he's going. Y'all, that's what ends up happening. Is in some cases, not all. So don't come at me with that bull. That ain't all women. We're not talking about all. We talking about some of y'all. Some of y'all know exactly who I'm talking to because there's some of y'all. Ain't no way in the world it's 265 people in the comments that you can't tell me that somebody a woman in these comments ain't never done it. A man in these comments ain't never done it. And see, it don't just apply to women. I just date women, so I'm talking to y'all ass. But see, but there's some men that do it too. I'm sure there's some men that do it, but I'm talking to the women that do it because y'all do. If a man confides in you, he trusts you. And oftentimes what y'all do, what women will do, what some women will do is they will take the very thing that he confided in her about and start to use that against him. Now let's talk.
That's the real shit.
I agree with you. I agree with you because I used to be one of those women. I used to be one of those. I hit you right below the belt where it really hurts every time I used to.
Now we having a conversation.
I used to hit them right below the belt because I hit them below the belt because, see, I felt like when the relationship that I was in, I told personal things as well. Like, number one, my mama is being dead. And so that motherfucker would just use that to their advantage. So you got to understand, when you do release certain things to your I ain't gonna even say your mate, because at this time you just boyfriend and girlfriend. That's what boyfriend and girlfriend do. I don't expect that from a wife and a husband. A wife and a husband, that's a different level. But boyfriend and girlfriend, yeah. I agree. I agree because I was one of those people. I sure used to do it.
Some people do that shit for real. They do it. They do it. They do it now.
Hey, Mike.
Oh,
and the thing I love about this conversation,
what's up, family?
Bobby Johnson.
Hold on, go ahead. Go ahead, man, Pat.
And the thing I love about this conversation is that everything that everybody is saying, it actually ties in with
together. Yeah.
with the topic. It actually ties with the topic. So it's not like anybody is wrong in any of this, because everything that is being said, it ties in with what we are actually talking about. And you know, we've all been in relationships where we've had issues, and like I said, you know, Kev was saying about internalizing. Sometimes you just want to come home and just not even, you know, deal with it. Just keep it to yourself. And it's not what anybody has done, not what anybody has said. And again, sometimes, you know, we have mates that, you know, just want to nag us about things, and then it becomes one of those situations where, oh well, you must be messing around with somebody, or you know, whatever. And it's not even that. But I think sometimes too, what we have to do is to keep the peace about the situation, is just say, listen, I'm just dealing with some things, and I'm just asking you to respect me enough to let me just deal with it in a peaceful way.
Now that's the conversation I think people don't have right there. What you just said, people don't say that. They don't put that out there.
And I just need you to just let me trust me, just trust me enough to let me deal with it on my own. And if I feel like I need to just talk to you about it, I will, but just trust me to know that it has nothing to do with you.
I respect that. I can respect that too. I can respect that though. I can respect that. Like that's real. That's real right there.
I respect that.
Man, didn't I say I agree with you, man? I never said I disagree with you. I just said I didn't say that. I didn't say what you said, but I agree with you though. Mike, what's up? You want to speak on it? You want to speak on it? Talk to me, Mike. What's up?
Man, I'm just really being taught right now, man. I like the platform, what y'all talking about.
Hey, look, when you come to the talk, you gotta have something to say.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say.
You too cool.
I'm gonna say something.
You don't come in too cool.
Hey, Rick, he wanted us to see his old.
I could have had a better.
He wanted us to see his old.
I see you take away, Kevin Michael Watson.
No, I'm gonna say something, man.
Go ahead.
Rick, I'm gonna say something, man. I made a lot of mistakes in my marriage, man, and one of them. Hold on. I made a lot of mistakes in my marriage, and the big thing, I didn't use a lot of communication, so it really bring me home. Being 100, being 100 with y'all, I should have been there. Better communication. It means everything.
I love it, Mike. I love it. I respect you, brother. I respect it. Real talk. It's real, for real. That's all you gotta do, man. Hold yourself accountable, man. Like,
hey, Rick, you be hitting home, man.
Yeah. A lot of folks don't know how to communicate.
I need this right here.
Some women just want they just talk too much. I don't want to communicate about everything. I don't want to communicate about everything.
Yeah, and it's so. Listen, fella, listen, my brothers, to my real men out there. Listen, it's okay if you don't know how to communicate. Just be honest, like, and tell her this. Listen, I'm sorry, I didn't look at it like that. Maybe you didn't. I didn't view it how you took it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was gonna hurt you or affect you like this. Right. You got to be a man about that shit.
That says I'm sorry.
What?
I'm the type of woman. I'm the type of woman. I want to know everything what's going on with you, because I don't want you. I don't want my man having no kind of bad day, no kind of ill feelings, no nothing. I feel like we need to talk about everything. We need to talk about everything.
No, you gonna get somewhere and sit down and leave me the hell alone. That's what you gonna do.
We're not
talking about
everything. You be talking.
No, Rick, I'm dead. We're not talking about everything. We're not gonna sit here every time you got an itch in your ass. Baby, I was just itching on my leg. Why you not listening to me? Because I don't give a shit about your itch on your leg.
And you know, and you know what you're gonna do, Kevin. Hey, Kevin. And when you do that, you know what you're gonna do. Open up the door for the at-work boyfriend, because you're going to go talking to him about the problem because you don't listen to him. You don't listen to him. Somebody else going to listen to him. That's how that shit works, bro. You open up them
that's
doors.
facts.
You open them doors up for her to come. Listen,
and
man,
the only reason I'm this way is because I don't been through a relationship where there was no communication.
Listen, bro, listen.
Let me tell you something. If it's that easy for another man to get between the legs of my woman, let me tell you something. He can have what's between her legs and the rest of her too.
I hear you talking. It sound good. But a woman that you love and care for, you don't think like that. That ain't what you want. So what I'm saying is, when you dealing with a woman and you refuse to listen to her problems, her issues, and you think she bitching and whining, what she gonna do? Because it'd be hard for a woman to even, when she love you and committed to you and connected to, it'd be hard for her to go talk to another man. But at some point, you keep pushing her away. Hey, listen, man. I'm telling you how this shit works. I know folks that done this
she
shit.
Gonna open up to somebody.
You ignore her issues and shit, and what she do is fuck around and be confined to a man at work, and he pay her.
What she needs to do is be a woman.
That ain't gonna work. She gonna
real woman ain't gonna go try to confide in somebody else.
She gonna
open their legs to somebody else just because they not getting communication.
Okay, so what do you expect? What do you expect her to do when you ain't listening? You ain't that listening ear. You ain't that shoulder that she can lean on and cry on. What do you expect her to do?
Hold up, Shay. I got health insurance. You can go see one of them psychiatrist ladies or whatever. My insurance gonna pay for. I get a certain limit every year, and you can go talk to one of them. If you feel such a need to sit on somebody's couch, lay on somebody's couch,
okay. So hold up. So why would you rather pay somebody and I can go to somebody for free?
It's on my health insurance. It is for free.
Yeah,
you paying for the health insurance, baby. You pay for the health insurance. It's not free.
Part of the plan. It's one of the benefits of it. So it
don't matter. You still pay for it though. You still pay for it.
Y'all tap the screen. Run us up 65.
Y'all kill me.
That shit don't work like that though. That ain't realistic.
But it sounds absolutely asinine to think that it's okay for a man or a woman because they not feeling a certain way at home that now they got an excuse for going to mess with Joe Blow at the job.
That's how it works.
Up the street.
Whether you're right or wrong, that's how it goes. Whether you're right or wrong, that's how it works.
I don't even want to be in a relationship like that.
That's how you won't be. You ain't gonna be. You don't worry about it because he gonna have a You keep listen. Another man trash is another man treasure. That's how it works.
And sometimes it's just damn trash.
It sounds good, Ken. You just talking. It sounds good. But I promise you, what you don't do, another man be willing to do. He can't wait to do it.
Mentally first before she leaves physically.
Hey,
we can't hear you,
Jay. Ready for me. He ain't ready for the kind of woman I am.
Before she leaves physically.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Jay,
your phone.
Can you hear me?
Your volume low. Your volume low.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
we
you
can hear you now. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said a woman is going to leave mentally first before she leaves physically, okay? She's not going to leave physically first. She's going to leave mentally. And I promise you, she done told you thousands and thousands of times before what's her problem, what the problem is, and what you need to fix. That's on to you if you're not going to fix it or not. She's not just going to walk out and just go and just lay up and just give her legs, a body, or whatever you're talking about to anybody. Right. No, she's going to leave mentally first. When she's gone mentally, then she's going to go on physically. And that means mentally she's going to talk to somebody else and somebody else talking to her and feeding her brain.
And one thing about a woman, man,
and what she's looking for.
Majority of the time, they already got in their mind who the next motherfucker going to be. If they don't run across somebody that respecting them, appreciating them, acknowledging her, giving her compliments and shit.
I know who next.
I'm telling you now, I'm putting you down.
I'm just saying, I ain't saying I'm gonna cheat, but I know who next, and you can best believe you know who next if you get to that point. You understand? Yeah, she might not cheat, but I know who next. You understand? So you'll know who the next one is. I promise you that. While you ignoring everything and you don't want to talk and all this here kind of stuff, it's somebody waiting to talk to her and get in that ear.
Shit, he listen to everything I'm saying.
It's over with. You done.
Everything you
really done. You done.
Everything
you done.
Everything you don't want to hear, he can't wait to hear it on lunch break. So what y'all do this weekend?
Right.
He asked about what y'all.
Remember I told y'all before. A woman will love the ground you walk on. She loves your dirty draws.
Wait, hold on. I want to respond to all those that's in the comments that's saying little slick shit. I gotta look, y'all don't want this smoke now. I suggest that y'all watch how y'all talking to me in these comments. I'm telling you now, because I'm being nice.
Sorry, stupid.
Calm down. It's just comments. Be quiet.
No, you got to see. You ain't reading the comments.
We just
the
talking,
women.
man. But it's
If you gonna let them people saying in the comments affect your demeanor, then that's you, because it's just what they is. They in the comments.
I wasn't even talking to you.
They in the comments.
So okay,
are you in the comments?
Are you in the comments? Are you in the
box? What you get mad for? You can't get me out of character. What you get mad for, young fella? What you get mad for?
Can you tell them I'm
not
mad? I do this every night, baby. I ain't mad. I'm just it's a warning. It's a warning.
It's like that stupid, man. So what's up? So you want to speak?
Nah, I just Kevin. I just
you said what's up?
Hold on, Kevin. Kevin is just Kevin. You know what I mean?
Somebody
real bad, and he ain't gonna never get over that. It'll be a long time. I'm talking about this woman got to
Trey, don't come up here trying to. You been hurt bad too, ain't you by yourself? Don't come up here telling me somebody been hurt real bad. You the one. You every night you come on here. You come on here with no camera
I thought y'all was in a relationship. I thought y'all was in a relationship.
This ain't got nothing to do. Can I talk to her? Be quiet real quick, Shay. Trey, so you come on here every night without even your camera turned on, and I'm the one hurt. You don't even want motherfuckers to see your face.
You right. I don't.
Yeah, so let's deal with your hurt first.
Okay. So I got
you so hurt, you scared he might see you.
I gotta
be hurt because he might see you.
I gotta be hurt because my camera ain't on. God, that's
well, I gotta be hurt just because I'm expressing an opinion. I gotta be hurt. Don't look. What's good for the game is good for the goose, baby. Don't be mad when your goose getting cooked.
Kevin, calm down. Calm down. Only thing I'm saying.
No, don't tell me to calm down. You came for me, shit. Don't look. What Rick them say? What did Rick say? What did Rick say at the start of the show? You can't tell me how to respond to your shit when you been said some shit to me. Hey Rick, ain't that what you said, Rick? Hey Rick, ain't that what you said? You can't tell me how to respond to your shit.
You can't tell me
how the only thing I'm saying to you is you over talking me and everything. Only thing
you damn right.
Every time we on this type of subject right here, when it comes to
if you don't want to be over talked, then don't come in here starting off Kevin been hurt.
Let her go, Kevin. Let her go.
A woman having an issue about anything, you just came and said, well, if you can't come and ask me nothing or whatever, say, you know what I'm saying? You always turn it away in a way that you don't, you know what I'm saying? This is what you supposed to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? You are supposed to do type of person. That's all I'm saying, Kevin. And I'm not lying. Everybody on here can say that. You were supposed to.
You and everybody else said it.
You said it last night. When you said women supposed to do this and women supposed to do this. Hey, thank you. Every time. Did you not say that last night? Did you not?
What you talking about? I don't even remember what I said a minute ago. You talking about last night?
Okay.
I try to keep playing with you, man.
Okay, Jay Hyde. Okay, Jay Hyde and Miss Shay. Did he not say last night when he said he wants somebody to say thank you every time they do something for him?
Showing appreciation for what he do.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And then tonight, it's the same thing. It's like, I want you to tell me.
At least I'm consistent, baby. Why don't you? See, that's the problem. See, I'm consistent. See, ain't that what women want? Consistency? Ain't that what you want?
This is what I'm trying to talk about, Kim. Okay, and I'm asking you, like, okay, so why is that such a big deal to you? Is all I'm trying to get to.
Okay, then ask it like that. Okay, and let me talk. Let me finish too. I don't have a problem with you asking that. Okay. But you can't. Wait a minute. But you can't come to me and start a sentence off with Felicia being her. If I was you wouldn't say no shit like that to Rick or Felicia or nobody else on the panel.
I think you would if I asked like that.
Hold on, Trey.
I think she would. I think she would.
The point. Well. Forget I even used them as an example. You can't do it with me. How about that? Let's just because see, if you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. But if we can have a conversation like the way you started off. But you have to be ready for the clap back. You got to be ready for the response.
And I was ready for it. You didn't do nothing.
You're not ready because you won't even be quiet. You're not ready because you won't even be quiet.
I heard you. You still talking about the same thing because you didn't hurt me.
Again, you asked me a question and you won't even be quiet long enough to hear the answer.
I just did. Go ahead.
How long have you been single, Trey? How long have you been single?
Who said I was single?
Well, that would be my best guess. That would be my best guess.
One thing about Trey. So
yeah, that would be my best guess.
You don't know. You don't know if I'm
exactly. No. Exactly. I don't know, just like you don't. So, just like you don't. So address me. I'm gonna address you like I don't know, and I'm gonna need you to exchange that same favor. Appreciate it. So now to answer your question. The reason why I think the way that I think is because I've over life I have formed an opinion. And it's my opinion. It's not everybody's opinions is based off of situations, circumstances, and their experiences. And if people don't do that, then they're not learning anything. If you go through life and you're not forming opinions based off of the things that you've been through and experienced in life, then you're learning nothing. If you're if you're the same person at 40 that you was at 20, you just wasted 20 years of your life.
Now? Oh, you preaching now, but I like that.
And now, and I understand every bit of that. And I mean, I didn't mean to bust your bubble or none. It was.
No, you didn't. Because see, you can't leave well enough alone, can you?
No, Kevin. Wait a minute, Kevin. Calm down. I'm just saying. See,
well then.
When your inner voice overrides your outer voice, it's a problem, and that's what you're doing. It was just a question. I was like, so who hurt you? That's all I asked.
How long have you had your degree? How long have you been out of? How long have you had your degree? How long have you had your degree?
Which one?
Either one of them. I don't give a damn if it's the one from a cooking school. I'm just asking how long have you had your degree?
I had all three of mine over what? 6
and
months.
On that note, I'm about to walk in my kitchen and grab me a piece of this homemade lemon cream pie I made.
Okay. Because I'm trying to see where he getting there. What degree got to do with it? Common sense is what make the world go around. I mean,
I'm just asking. If you're going to sit here and analyze me, you got to have a degree in something.
Analyze you. I hear you when we be in conversations, Kevin, and I can hear you when you always say.
So you're analyzing me.
The female got to do this. They got to do that. I'm not lying. You do say this. And then when it gets too deep,
can I say
you
something?
bring up the
statistics. Listen, Kale. Now, our first encounter. Our first encounter. And then our second encounter. I had built the same assumption she had. I said, I don't know what's wrong with Kale. I said, he bashed women so bad. I said, he must have been hurt in the past or something. What the hell don't went on the way he's bashing women? So I want to, is this, this is what I want to know. Is it for the comedy, or have you really been hurt in real life, man? I mean, that's all she trying to ask you.
That ain't who that man is.
Okay, so I'm going to answer the question so y'all don't ever have to answer it again.
Because that ain't what don't wait.
Hold on. Let him go. Let him talk. So hold on, so go ahead, Kel. Go ahead.
Because this is going to. I'm going to answer all of these questions in one lump sum, because this answer is going to apply to them all, and we can just move on with the show, because this shit ain't finna be about me tonight. I promise you that.
That's all.
Okay. So let me answer the question. Yeah, let me answer the question. There's two types of business. There's your business and there's none of your business. Pick one of them.
Right. And it wasn't that deep. I swear to God, but we can move on.
Yeah, there's two types of business.
I love me Kevin the comment. It wasn't even that deep. So I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I don't deal with ill shit. Next.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Let it go, Trey. Let it go. Let it go, Trey. Let it go.
I love you some Rico. I love y'all. It ain't even that deep, baby. I tell you that. It ain't that deep. So let's move on.
Already. So hey, what were we talking about though? I'm out. I don't lost my train of thought.
We were talking about why that when you have a problem and you want to go to your mate with it, they always make it seem like you trying to argue or start a problem.
Oh yeah. I think people got to get better at that shit, man. That shit. That shit bad for the relationship, man. That's bad, bro.
If I see you walk through the door with a certain expression on your face, I promise you, I'm not gonna say nothing. If I see you looking away that maybe something has happened or you might be mad, you frustrated, because you can feel it and you can see it.
Let me bring you later. I'm bring you right back. I'm bring you right back.
I don't say nothing to you.
I'll bring you right back.
Anything to you. I'll wait for a while and then I say, like, you hungry, you ready to eat? And if you don't answer me after that, or you say something, then I get into the conversation. I don't, I don't bother people when I see that you having a, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know.
That's different. No, I ain't talking about that when they come through the door. I'm saying if me and my wife together and I got a problem,
I need a piece of that
pie. Go to her and she breaks it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no issue. You tripping. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm saying, like, if I'm in a relationship with you, we got to listen. You got to listen and understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. When I come to you with an issue, no matter how little you may think it may be little to you. It might ain't. You might ain't look at it as a problem. But once and once I acknowledge and let you know, make you aware that it's an issue, you got to sit there and we got to work on that shit. You can't just let it keep flying like and brushing that shit off like you tripping. Like, I got an issue. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to whatever you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you said mine. Today I ate a bologna sandwich. It made my stomach hurt. You were mad about that. I'm just gonna sit there and say, well, baby, you want some Pepto-Bismol? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just heard. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna sit there and say,
Star,
how you gonna bring up this?
Star, what's up, Star? What's going on? You want to speak on it? I see you said bring you up while going to comment. What's up? Talk to her. Miss Star, what's up?
And I really felt like the last thing that Kevin said, I do understand what he's saying. It's personal, it's business, it's not on here. However, he speaks a lot. And he says a lot. However, he needs to respect women when he does it. Because not only women. Hold on, Kevin. Hold on, Kevin. Hold on, Kevin.
No, I didn't hear what you said. I was trying to hear what you said.
Not only men talk shit about women, women talk shit about men, okay? And I think they're all wrong. I was raised a certain way. A very certain way. A woman is in the house. They have to cook, clean, raise children, and do everything else. Okay, that's how I was raised. As a Puerto Rican woman, that's how I was raised. However, times have changed. A woman has to also now go out into the force and do everything. And also get a job and do everything. But my father taught me a long time ago.
We talking about though. I see what you're saying, but we ain't
wait, can we stop so I can get to this point?
We gotta stay on topic though. We don't want to go.
No, it is on topic.
No, that ain't what we talking about though.
He's not letting me finish.
No disrespect, but I don't know. That ain't what we talking about. Yeah.
No,
you say what? You say what?
No, it is disrespect. Because it's about a woman in the household. It's about a woman in everything. It's about everything.
Drop her out the box. Go ahead and drop her out.
I don't know the hell you think you is. You on the wrong line. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. You on top. You talking about your childhood. That ain't what we talking about. No disrespect. We not talking about that. You talking about when you use a woman to cooking. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about communication. That has nothing to do with what we talking about. I'm sorry. No, she came on her last time and done that though. I remember her. She got smart last time. I remember her. She got smart here last time. You ain't gonna get back up there. I ain't gonna let your ass up.
Hey, everybody weak at you down there. Stop your shit.
Nah, we can't do that now. Don't do that. Then you gonna get smart. Oh no, I got something for you. I know how to stop that. We ain't gonna go back and forth. I'm not finna argue with no woman. I ain't got nothing to argue about. I just said we ain't talking about that. I thought you wanted to cut. She kept saying let me up here. I let her up there. You ain't talking about what we talking about.
Felicia's gonna sit there and eat the cake.
Listen, I need a piece of that. Pass me a piece through the phone.
All that
right
there.
We all wrong.
Look, all that right there, honey. And me to go give me a piece of that.
Peace and blessing to you. Have a good night. We ain't mad. We ain't bothered. Good night. Peace and blessing. We love you. Oh, God bless you.
You heard what she said.
Kevin, what you think, man, about that shit though? For real, what I'm talking about. What you think about how the shit that I said? Like, When you communicate something to them, it's like you arguing or you trying to start some shit, and they get on the defense instead of
because a lot of women have the need to be right. A lot of women have the need to be right, and they don't like to concede when they know that they're wrong. So that they'll sit there and argue a wrong point. They know that they're wrong. They know that you have a point. Because a lot of times this is why men don't talk to women. You know why men don't confide in their woman? Because we'll end up confiding in our woman and telling her how we feel about something. She'll get mad, her feelings will get hurt. Now we're having to apologize to her for expressing to her how we feel.
That happens now.
You're right.
They do happen. I'm with you when you're right. See, I'm with you. That ain't bashing nobody. You said some women. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth right there.
In the next argument.
Nah, that's the truth. You ain't bashing nothing. That's the truth right there, bro. That's some women.
I don't know why they be saying people like Shade up talking about.
It ain't for everybody.
I don't bash women.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
These are my opinions.
And
a lot of times,
hold up. Let me clear me. Let me clear my goddamn name. I said our first encounter. That's what I felt like. I didn't say you bashed them now. I said when we first met. That's how I felt about you.
I was wrong.
Okay.
You absolutely
and
right.
You never said too bad.
Trey said it.
No, I didn't. I asked you.
I'm sorry. I got the wrong woman that time. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby.
I didn't say you bad.
I'm sorry, baby.
Don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. I didn't say you bad.
I feel hurt. I feel hurt about that.
I asked you who hurt you. I didn't say you bad women. I ain't never.
Nah, yeah, you didn't say that though. You right, Shay.
Big Daddy, sorry.
But Rico, I never said that about Kevin. I didn't never call Kevin bashing a woman. I ain't never heard.
No, I don't think you said bashing.
I just said who hurt
you didn't say bashing. You just said it.
Never called.
Say it again, so because I forgot. I ain't gonna tell no damn lie. Like I know what you said. I forgot.
Yeah.
I be lying like hell.
I asked him. I said, Kevin, all I want to know is who. And it really was a joke. I said, who hurt you? That's all I said. I never said you bashed a woman. I never said it. I never heard you.
If you gonna say it, stand on it. The one thing about Shay, if Shay say some shit to me, she gonna double down on that shit.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
If you gonna say it, stand on it.
Yeah. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Oh, they tapping the screen tonight, bro. They running us up tonight. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, man. I appreciate y'all.
I ain't never heard you bash no woman. I ain't never heard you say that.
He really don't. He just speaking. He just speak from his perspective on shit. You gotta respect that. Whether you agree, if it don't apply, how you gonna get mad about something Kevin said?
Have me too. If it don't apply to you, you can take me from Shay. You can take me from Shay. You can take me from Shay. I'm takeable.
I never claimed you. I never claimed you.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. So I'm takeable.
Big Toy, call the ambulance, baby. I can't breathe. Call the ambulance.
But yeah, but communication is the key, though. Man. You got to talk. If you don't talk about stuff,
shit.
you walk around, you got stuff on your back, you got stuff in your mind.
Man, that shit play a major role. It play a major role. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
because
stuff that went on at work, stuff that went on.
I got to be able to talk to my woman, man, about shit that I got problem with. She got to be able to talk to me. I can't be walking around with all this built up shit inside me. That open up doors.
Don't come try to talk to me when the Falcons playing.
Man,
don't come to me when the fight coming on. When you know the fight coming on, you know I'm finna watch these fights.
I want to talk all the time. I'm talking about you'll get tired of me. You be like, man, will you please stop? I be want to talk about every. I want to pull it all out of you, baby. What's wrong? What's going on?
TikTok, what's up, TikTok? What's going on? You want to speak on the TikTok? Talk to me, TikTok. I know you got something to say on. I know you can speak.
I had to wash my scrubs and finish cooking my dinner for lunch tomorrow. I came back but when I left off, I want to say, hey Kev, I want to say, and hey everybody, but I want to say, I felt like, the comment that you made, Kevin, you said, sometimes it's not about you, it's about things that I'm dealing with. So I don't want to talk about it. But if you have a mate, a partner, and you shouldn't have to deal with things on your own. You need to share that. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? If I don't know what you're going through, I can infer anything. I can infer that, hey, I said something that pissed you off. You ain't talking, you shutting down. I can infer that, hey, you done went out there and met somebody and you don't want me no more. I can infer a whole bunch of things. But until you open your mouth and say, babe, the people on the job are pissing me off.
Not my problem.
Babe, I had my car
Your
acting
woman
up. I think I
insecurity
need
is
a
though.
new one.
Your woman,
Whatever it
not
may
any woman,
be,
but your woman, yes it is. Because you
you
create
got to
the
refer
insecurity
to it.
through your actions. You create the
Am I?
insecurities through your so that's a lie right there, Kevin. I gotta disagree with you. I call it cap. I'm calling big cap. I'm calling cap on that. If my
So
woman is
can y'all
insecure with
hear
my
me, or am I mute?
hold on, TikTok. I gotta say this. I gotta let this out. So if my woman got insecurity about the things that I'm doing in the marriage or relationship, that ain't got nothing to do with my damn woman. She ain't just sitting there
No,
feeling
that ain't
insecure
what
for
she
no
said.
goddamn.
That's
It's
not what
something
she
that I'm
said.
doing that create
That's
that
not what
inside
she
that woman,
said.
bro.
That's
Let's
not
be
what she
real, man.
said, Rick.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta keep
not
it
what
real,
she
Kevin.
said.
What she
That's
say?
not what she said.
What
That's
she
not
say?
what she said.
What
She
she say?
said what she said is if she actually differentiated. That's a word, differentiated. She actually
Lord, have
differentiated
mercy.
between the two because she said if you're dealing with things, other things. She actually said other things, which means that it didn't have anything to do with the relationship. If I'm dealing with, I could be dealing with some things with my mama, my daddy, my brother, my uncle, my sister that I don't really want to. I don't feel like talking about it. I don't feel like getting into it, and I shouldn't have to conform to somebody else's mode of communication. If I'm in a relationship with someone, we should both be able to speak in our own language and be able to communicate with each other when the opportunity
I
presents
agree with
itself,
that. I
when
agree
I'm
with that.
comfortable with
I
it,
agree with the
and
love
things of that nature.
language.
I shouldn't be forced into talking simply because to make you feel better.
And see, that's what I
No,
just
that's not
said.
what I'm
That's what
saying.
I said
Can
to
I
you,
finish?
Ricardo.
Can I
Hold
finish?
on.
Because
Yeah,
I
never
feel like
finish, Tom.
I
Yeah,
feel
go
like
ahead.
when I
Go ahead, finish. Go ahead. Finish right there.
okay, I feel like when I say something, maybe I'm on mute or something because y'all just go on to different
Go ahead
tangents and stuff.
on.
Okay, so let me say, what
No,
I'm
not feel
saying
like you're
is, if
not
you
feel
are
like you're
in
on
a
mute. Go ahead.
relationship, if you're in a relationship, you should be able to at least relate to your partner. Hey, it's not you, darling.
Oh
It's the
yeah.
job. It's not you, darling. It's
That's right.
pops. It's
I'm with you.
uncle.
I'm
It's
with you on
it's
that.
it's it's my best friend. It's whatever. Don't leave me to
That's
guessing
real.
what
That's
the
real.
hell
You
is
don't just
going
walk
on
in the
with
house and
you.
distance yourself from your
Why
woman. You're
would you
right. You
do
don't just
that?
isolate yourself. I come down the basement, shut
Right.
the door, and don't talk to my wife all day.
Right.
That's a
Why would
problem.
you do
That's an
that?
issue. See if
Why
I
would
That's
you
if
do
it,
that?
clingy.
that's
That's
a
That's not
problem.
a
clingy
way
and that's
of
needy.
giving into
That's
what I
No,
clingy
want.
and
no,
that's
that,
needy.
that
That is
that's
a way of
disrespectful.
saying,
That's
babe,
disrespectful to the
we are
marriage and
on
the
the
relationship.
same
That's
page.
disrespectful.
I love you.
Yeah.
Let me let you in
Cause
to what's
listen,
going on with
if I
me right
tell her what's
now.
going on, man, I need a little space. She'll understand that and let me come down here and
Exactly.
play, chill. And you got to let her know, put her at ease that it's not another woman. I had a fucked up day today, and I don't even want to talk about it, baby. Let me
Yeah.
chill out for a second. That's different. You don't just come down and shut the door, and I stay down here in the basement all day long. Ain't been up there to check on my woman. Nah, that's a problem. That's a problem with
And
me. I
Kev,
got
As
that.
long as she
I'm the
you
call me
problem.
when the
you're
food
gonna want
ready.
me to rub
As
and kiss
long as she
that
That
call
hand
me
don't
and
when
work
the
like
and
food
that.
make it
ready.
all better anyway.
When
Nah,
Felicia
that don't
brought
work
that
like
cake
that.
out of the oven, when it cooled down enough when she was able to put that icing on that motherfucker, Felicia better call, okay, hey baby, the cake is ready. So I know
Yeah,
it's time to
right.
get me some
Stand
cake.
by.
So
Stand
I had to
by.
go get me some cake
Hey,
and
hey,
everything.
hey,
See,
that shit ain't gonna never work in the real world. You gonna be by yourself forever thinking like that. That shit don't work like that, kid.
Okay.
Hell nah. You ain't gonna find no woman that co-sign that shit right there, kid. I'm
I'ma
sorry, you my
say it
dog.
again.
Hey, you my
I
dog. I
gotta
rock with you,
say
but ain't nobody co-signing that shit right there,
Don't
kid.
worry, you
I'm
got
telling you that.
me. You got me, baby. You got
that's
me.
my baby. That's my baby right there, y'all. That's my baby. That's
That's
my
all
baby
that
right there.
matters. You got me.
Damn right, damn right. She know my love language. She speak my love language.
You
She
gonna be
I feel
somewhere
understand.
you.
crying, talking about
She
why
understand.
Kev won't talk
See,
to me.
Shay gonna
What's
get
wrong
somewhere and
with
sit
him?
down. She might
That ain't my
holler from
love
over there in the
language.
other room, but she gonna go in the other room. She'll be
I can't
yelling
take.
all the way from across the other side of
I'm
the
gonna
damn
let you
house.
have your time.
I can't take it. I can't take this shit. Man, you don't count the Emily yet. I can't take this shit. I gotta go to the
You and
hospital.
that damn ambulance get on my nerves.
but Ricardo,
Be glad when they pull
that was
up.
the same thing I said at the
Shay,
beginning.
call him, Shay. Send him to my house
Look,
real
he
quick.
gonna need
Take
some
your
oxygen
911
in a
damn
minute. He
phone.
gonna need some
Yeah,
oxygen. Listen,
911, we need
let me
you.
That
hey,
my
Let
let
me
me
nigga
see
was
that. Well,
let
and
me
what's
pull
the name
that
of the street?
nebulizer out.
Ivory Lane. Send
They
him to
said, what's
Ivory
the
Lane.
name of the street?
Ivory Lane. Ivory Lane.
Ivory Lane. Yes, he
Oh,
is having
God.
a heart attack on camera right now. Can
God.
you hurry up and get there?
Please, tell her hurry up.
They said they'll be there in 5. They'll be there in 5.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Ooh. Oh, shit, boy. Y'all be killing me, boy. Y'all be
Oh,
taking
he
me
be
out.
playing,
I
Big
ain't doing
Juicy.
shit.
He be playing. He
Woo.
be weak though. He be weak. He be
Oh,
pissy.
shit. Yeah, y'all take me out. I ain't bullshit. Y'all take me up out of there. Y'all funny, boy.
I
Y'all
mean,
crazy.
when you know, I love y'all and everything, ladies, and I mean, I just love y'all.
I'm my boy rubbing their head.
But y'all don't have to be so high maintenance. See, women require. Hold on, let me finish TikTok. I had to sit here and shut up while you finished. I had to shut the hell up, and I didn't say a word after I was told to shut the hell up. You know, but see, I as a man, yeah, I'll communicate with her, but I don't want to talk to my woman all the time. I don't need you texting me throughout all the day. I don't need you calling me 7 times a day. Sometimes let me miss you a little bit. Come home and you ain't really got a lot to say, but hey baby, how you doing? And you just go on about your evening and you doing your little thing. You back there on your social media, you on your little laptop, you ordering stuff, you on Amazon. Sometimes we could be in the same house and you can give me some space.
I agree with that. I do that all the time now. My wife upstairs do her little thing back there. I be there in the basement playing the game, watch TV, whatever I'm doing. So we
be in the same house and you can give me some space.
Yeah, I gotta miss you. Yeah, I like to miss my woman sometimes. That's what I do when I get in that truck. I'm gone 6 hours, 7 hours. When I get home, I don't miss my woman. You know what I'm saying? And when I come home, I ain't in her face all day.
And that I can agree with because even me, I feel like I'm being smothered.
Yeah,
I need space. I need my own space.
That's real talk. So, I love you to death, but I'm not gonna be in your face 24/7 all day. No, that don't work like that. We don't do that over here. Hell no. I get my woman.
We're having some conversation in this motherfucker one.
Yeah, as well. Because see, being around me, 24/7, it leads to arguments. Cause I got to know some things. God damn, why you ain't got no friends? Why you can't get from around me? What's going on? Please,
you gonna start arguing. Yeah, you gonna get irritated every time you turn around. Here you come, kissing, laying. That's too much. Don't do all that.
Too clingy for me. Too clingy.
Yeah, I love you though. I love you. We ain't gotta do that all day, every day. Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want clingy, but I do want to know if something's bothering you.
You want to hear some real shit? I'm gonna tell you some real shit. A lot of times when your woman want to communicate with you all the time, she really just wants some D. You go in there and you lay it down real good. I guarantee you, she ain't gonna want to talk the rest of the night.
That ain't always true.
She gonna get somewhere. She gonna sit her ass down. She gonna sit down. She gonna play with the kids and the dog. She gonna go outside and walk the dog. All kind of shit. She gonna go get some fresh air.
That happens sometimes though. Sometimes
it ain't about whether or not he's talking and communicating. It's whether or not he laying it down.
Not always, Kev.
I didn't say that. I said something. TikTok. I said something. It ain't always. Didn't I just say it ain't always? That means not all the time, man. Don't it? Ain't that what that means?
Yeah.
He said something.
Hey,
You're right.
Kev. Somebody said you gotta stick to that $40 girls.
Hey, they be with it too. They be getting a little attitude sometimes too. They be a little moody sometimes. Sometimes, they be moody and everything. But as soon as I give them $40, they be all right. They be all right.
She said, talking about toxic masculinity. Damn, kid called you toxic. Juicy called it toxic.
Hey, I don't know why her name is Juicy, because she just is dry as the Sahara Desert. I don't know.
I just cannot.
You don't know that
lady.
You do not know that lady. Why you calling her dry?
I'm just tired of you over here getting me pissy.
You call that lady dry, you wrong.
It's crazy.
Yeah, she always come for me. She want me bad. I don't want you. You don't
say like your mama. You say like your mama.
I don't want you and everything. So you might as well go bark up another tree, baby. You don't even qualify for all of this. You don't even deserve all of this.
I say, oh my God. Hell no. But you crazy.
I don't know who Juicy is, but I advise you just not to even don't respond.
She said like your mama.
Hey, block her ass, Rick.
I ain't gonna block her down. She subscribed to me, man. She followed me. I ain't gonna block her, bro.
Oh damn. Okay, now I ain't gonna hurt your money. See, she pay you to talk to me like shit. My bad.
She a supporter. Nah, she a supporter though. She rock with us. Just because they come in, man.
Okay, all right. So I stop clapping at me. I don't want to clap at a supporter, but you asking for it. I'm just trying to tell you.
Yeah, nah, don't leave her alone. She good. They're my people, man.
I just cannot with you at this point.
Yeah, she
why
good.
do you want to mess with me? Why? I'm a likable guy. I'm real likable. Everybody like me.
They be on your ass, bro. I ain't gonna count.
They be on my ass, Rick.
Yeah, you be saying some shit though too now. You be doing it sometimes. I ain't gonna count. You do it, bro.
Oh, me?
You do it. You do it to yourself, bro. I ain't gonna count. You my dog.
Well,
I rock with you, but you say some shit sometimes.
Kev got an idea of what women are about, but he don't really know what women are about.
Is that right?
Kevin,
seriously, the
he
reason
was married before. He know. He was married before. He know.
Okay,
for
well,
a long time,
he knows a certain type. I'll say that.
He's been married for some
I'll
years,
say
so
that he knows a certain type. Just like I know a certain type of man. So what I'm saying is that you're not always going to agree with everything that comes out of his mouth about women because he knows a certain type. He don't know all women like I don't know all men. None of us do know everybody.
That's true.
But you know a certain type because you probably are drawn to a certain type. And when you say, okay, you know what, women mostly want if they just always, nagging and going on at you, they want, the D. To me, that's not accurate because and knowing me and then a lot of women in my life, I understand that. I understand
that's true,
that.
though. That is true.
I'm
Okay,
saying
then you can't say that it's not accurate. Then you can't say it's not accurate.
Foreplay.
Yeah, that's true though. I agree with
you. You can't say it's not accurate if I clearly said that not all.
I understand that, Kev.
I love you, TikTok. I swear, I love you to pieces. I think you gorgeous. I love your natural hair. I love the way you wear your hair. I love everything about you. But boy, look here. You could be nice to me.
I ain't said nothing yet.
I'm just saying. But don't stop coming for me.
I'm not. And I'm sorry that you feel that way. I was just getting ready to say that.
Y'all hurt my feelings tonight. Y'all hurting my feelings.
I said that
your ass ain't got no damn feelings.
Kev, I'm not trying to come at you, but I said that to say this. Most times, what women really want, it don't even have nothing to do with touch.
Shay, he ain't felt none of that anyway. Look at him.
Zero.
All that smiling from ear to ear.
Really. Because I didn't really say nothing to
smiling from ear to ear. He ain't felt none of that.
He like to hear you up there saying, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Say that.
You got to get out your head because he lied. He ain't felt shit. He ain't got no damn feelings.
Is that Trey song? Is that Trey? Oh shit!
But look, I just want to say this. Thank you for the comment. But I want to say that I want to finish what I got to say.
I mean, I just don't like. I mean, I don't care to show my face every night that I come on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Especially as I take my bun out.
Well, can I respond to that real quick, Trey?
Well, I'm good.
And I'm gonna be serious for a second.
I can't finish what I gotta say.
Well, just hang tight real quick. Damn, we ain't going nowhere real right now. TikTok, just hang tight real quick.
We get up at 10. I'm going at 10.
When doing these platforms, when everybody is showing up on the camera, that's what makes other people come in because they can see everybody. When the cameras are not on, it just seems like a telephone call. I can, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't. These are when you turn your camera on, it's more interactive. People can see who they're talking to. They can see who they're talking to them. And other people start to engage with not just the personality, but now they can put the personality with a person.
That's a real shit.
When your camera is off, it's very impersonal. See how TikTok is the only one right now with no camera on, and she got to feel like the odd woman out right now because hell, Shay put on a Scully. Shay put on that damn Scully, and she rolled out.
You know this hair set up at any time now. This hair is set up.
Take it out. She don't care.
It was set up, baby. I don't care.
Shay leave her camera on.
I'm banging.
But the point I'm making is that regardless of the appearance,
I know
you turned on your camera. If you come up in the box and this ain't even my page, so I don't run shit over here. So nobody think he doing shit. If you come up in the box, it's really a courtesy. It's really a courtesy and respect for the page to turn your camera on, because to not turn your camera on is saying I don't feel like turning my camera on. I'm doing something else. Y'all, I'm blessing y'all with my voice right now. I don't have to turn on my and that's not the purpose of the platform. So I'm just that's my piece.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. You ain't said anything wrong. You ain't said shit wrong. I agree with you.
Okay. But I'm not turning my camera on tonight because I already took my bun out and I ain't finna comb my hair. However, I want to just continue to say that now I don't even know what I was gonna say because I forgot. So I'm gonna drop down. I did. I forgot. That's why I wanted to continue.
Okay. It's all
because
good,
I knew I was gonna get off topic, but I wanted to continue, but I'm not turning my camera on, but I am gonna drop down. I'm gonna continue to listen and let somebody who want to show their face come up because
don't do that.
I'm not
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm not mad.
Because see, on my show, when you watching my, because one thing about it, TikTok, I got to give you flowers. Is you're very supportive. Not only do you share tab, but you subscribe to my page, you subscribe to Rick's page.
She very
so I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm coming at Trey Soul. No. You are also very, very supportive. Yep. I don't want anybody to think that I'm coming at them directly. The conversations that we have on here is strictly conversation. Sometimes I'm an antagonist. Sometimes I'm the antagonistic one in order to get the conversation, really busted. But the stuff that I'm saying is actually true, and things, and some of it I actually feel. Some of the things I actually feel myself, and some of the things I'm actually just saying because I've heard it said before. So I don't want nobody to think that I'm coming for them unless your ass come for me. If you don't came for me,
I don't
just
feel
know it was
that.
meant for your ass.
I don't feel none of that. It's just that
Mike, I got you. I really
not turn the camera on tonight. But I am done talking though. But I do want somebody else to come up because
that's the first time I ever heard a woman say that.
Comments. I love y'all, everybody.
And your ass need to follow back. I done told you in the comments to FB follow back. You ain't hit the follow button yet. So if you gonna hit the follow button, or do I need to unfollow you?
Yes, Kev is very smart. Yeah. I give him that. He be throwing out words that I haven't even heard before. He make up words too, but he also throw out words that I haven't heard before. And I go and I look them up sometimes.
He make up words too.
That's a word. Yeah, he do be making up.
But he do have words like he usually, he do put together.
The man ain't dumb. I'm telling you how he do that shit on purpose. He ain't slow.
He throwing out facts.
That man do that shit for real.
Very interesting.
That man get on here and talk that shit on purpose. That man is not. I talk to that man off the phone all the time. This man is not dumb. I promise you.
No, he's not. He's very smart.
You take that how he act on this shit like that's how he is for real. That man is not. I talk to this man 30 minutes on 40 minutes. What's up, bro? We chopping it up. Grown folks shit. That man don't act like that. He just do this for y'all. That ain't who he is though. I'm telling you. I'm putting you down.
Yeah.
This man got a I got my own platform, so I come over here because I got mad love for this cat from the day I met him, and I see what he's trying to do with this shit. And if I could contribute in any kind of way, I just want to be a part of it. I got my own followers. I got my own platform. And when I post a video, I get every bit of 200,000, 300,000, 500,000 views on my video. So it ain't no clout chasing involved or nothing. I simply have a desire to see this man succeed because I see something here. Even when I first saw him and Felicia sitting up there, I'm like, okay, I see what they're doing. I chopped it up in the comments, and I was down in the comments acting stupid and came up and whatever. But if you watch this all the time, if you tune in all the time, and you enjoy the content, subscribe to his page. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do an unlimited subscription.
If you like the vibe, subscribe to the live. That's what I always tell them. If you like the vibe, subscribe to the live.
That's why I fuck with you. Because you always saying like go rock with you. That's love. You ain't got to say that shit. You ain't got to say go subscribe. You
when I first met my brother, I was already over 20K when I first met him. And one thing my people know when they come to my live, I always promote my people before I promote myself because I got my little fan base. And one thing about it, I don't have to go live because my videos gonna always pop me, and that's for sure. I don't ever have to go live.
I ain't got to do it. You gonna kill him. Over the last week, I don't went up 10,000 followers in the last week. I'll post a video and it'll go damn near viral every time I post a video. Go check out my page. If y'all have not checked out my page, go check out my page. You ain't gotta follow
Well, I
me.
be going over there
Like
because you
my page.
fucking
Just go
blocked
check
me.
me out.
You crumb bag. You goddamn crumb bag. You fucking blocked me because you was in your fucking feelings. And I'm finna tell you about it now. And don't try to come back because you never shouldn't have blocked me all up in your feelings like a child.
We ain't gonna argue though. We past that, y'all.
Y'all gonna watch how y'all damn talk to me. That was
yeah, we good, y'all. We family over here, dog. It's all love over here, man. This place of love, man.
Can I
We
say
love
one
each
more
other over
thing
here,
before
dog.
I go?
Pray for him, y'all.
I'm gonna bring Mike up after this, TikTok. I'm gonna bring Michael. Go
one
ahead,
more thing
TikTok.
before I go. Rick, I just want to say that seriously. Okay, seriously, Rick has always been a A1 guy. I ain't lying. Everybody that I follow on him, it's because of Rick. And if I can ever catch his lives, I try to come on, show love, because no matter what, he has never wavered from who he is. And I like being a part of a team like that. And everybody on here, I see the same way. But truly, Rick, if anybody ever want to say has followers, I will stand by the fact that I'm a follower of you.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. It means a word to me too. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate your support though. You come to all my life. I go live in the morning, you on there throwing gifts. Man, I appreciate you a lot, man. You show major love, man. I promise you do. And I appreciate it. I swear to God I do.
Love y'all.
Everybody that support me, that's why I say when I go up, I want y'all to go up too, man. Yeah, I want everybody to elevate. It ain't just about me, man.
Not all y'all. Some of y'all can stay right down there.
We bring them up. We bring y'all like the comments.
I'm gone,
when I get to a place, I want y'all to come out them comments.
Have
Y'all
a good
got to go
night.
live. Build y'all shit up. I want y'all to go live too, man.
You know what? Another good thing, like I said, I used to just stroll. Once I was able to go live, I used to just scroll just go through the streets of TikTok. And I told you, just one day I just landed on y'all page, and I saw you, I saw Felicia, and I saw Kevin, and y'all was having these different conversations. So I just stayed in there, watched, and then the next day I did it again. I scrolled, found y'all again, and I said, I wonder why I don't stop at other people's pages.
But you stop over here.
Some people out here that have some really deep conversation, and it be moderate just like in here. But it's like when I get in here, it's like I go in here and take my shoes off and sit down and grab a cup of coffee.
I know I smell something.
Like that ever since I've
been. Listen, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all some fire shit. Look, this how fire this man is. Nobody ain't never seen this. I don't know. You never told me if you got it. This mug was on live one night. He was on live. And this is what popped up when he was on. This what popped up when I was scrolling on the screen. Hold up. Turn around, camera. Look. Y'all see that shit? This what was on my screen one night. I was scrolling across the top, and Rick was up there 4 times in a row.
Oh, people live. Oh, people live. Yeah, man, God been showing out, boy, over here. I ain't lying. He doing some amazing things over here. I'm connected to some good people.
I did a whole video. I had to do a whole video because I couldn't believe that he was up there 4 times.
Yeah, that crazy right now.
I was just amazed.
4 times in a row. They got you up there 4 times, bro. You on 4 different lives. I guess.
We love you over here, Rick.
Oh yeah, I love y'all back. I love y'all back.
That shit was
love real too. See, that's the thing from this TikTok shit is way different than Facebook. Facebook, people know me. I've been doing this shit a long time. Go back, look at my Facebook. Everything positive. I post so many goddamn times on Facebook, man, it don't make no sense. I got every morning, every single day. I got video. I should go live over there 2-3 hours. I might have 50 people in there, some shit like that, but they ain't never had no. And I got 5,000 people follow me over there. Them people know
I've been talking shit for a long time.
Yeah, the love ain't genuine over there though.
Talking,
Hey, Kevin, I hear you, Cam.
But TikTok, it's like when I got the TikTok, they reciprocate the shit that I've been putting out. I've been putting this out, love and uplifting people. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I've been doing this shit a long time. So to come over here and see this shit just go crazy, man. Ain't nobody but God. That's how and folks told me I wasn't gonna do it.
I've been holding black women accountable for a long time. I've been holding black women accountable for a long time. And I'm gonna keep y'all feet to the fire. and we're gonna help y'all get it together. I'm gonna help Black women get it together.
Sharpton, we hear you. We hear you, Al Sharpton.
That's right.
Joker told me before I got on it, what show me how TikTok work. I asked some people how this shit work. They wouldn't tell me though. They were like, man, you gotta play with it. They were like,
you, Al Sharpton.
Hold on, they said it's hard to get followers over here, but I came over here about 4 months, and that shit just went crazy. But it ain't hard, man. It wasn't meant for you. It's gonna be. And Joker told me it ain't gonna work, bro. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna get no followers over there. You gotta do crazy shit. I said I'm just gonna get in and run my mouth and tell the truth. That's all you gotta do. Be you.
Felicia, Rick called me the other morning. Me and Rick were talking the other morning. Rick said, "Man, what the fuck do you be doing?" Because when I post a video. Because my last video, I posted 2 in a row, and both of them got 250,000 views on them back to back. Then I posted another one. It just got 500,000 views. So when I posted, when I go live, I may have 100 to 125 people in there at the most. But so I don't get when I go live on my page, I don't get the people on the live like Rick get on the live. Rick can go live and have a billion. Everybody on TikTok is on this nigga shit.
You be playing music too though. You don't open if you open your panel, it'll go up, but you don't open your panel, you just play music and talk. But if you open the panel, it'll go up.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark? What's up, my brother? Yeah, you play that music, you get a little vibe. So, but if you open the
got that music going, man. You be having that thing slamming.
Yeah, I'm over jamming.
But see, my followers come to me. My followers come to me from my videos when I post videos. Rick followers. When Rick can go live, and next day, he got 2,000 motherfucking followers. I'm like, how the hell is this nigga getting all these goddamn followers?
Ain't nobody but God, man. I appreciate it, and I ain't gonna change. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna change.
Y'all got my support. All y'all got my support, man.
Yeah, for sure. I want everybody to blow up. I want everybody to blow up. Yeah, all of us gonna blow up.
If you're watching right now and you follow me, go and follow everybody on this panel. Go follow Felicia. Even though I blocked Shay, y'all go follow Shay too, and everything. Y'all follow everybody, even the people I done blocked. If I done blocked them, y'all follow me.
Now listen, now you done showed all this love for Shay all night. Won't you go on and unblock her, and y'all can follow each other?
Yeah,
he know he wants to.
Yeah, y'all need to
unblock and jump straight in that DM, baby. I'm jumping straight in that DM.
I know. I already know.
I'm jumping straight in that DM.
I need a
Lord Jesus.
Hey, what
I need one down. Hold on.
Metro.
I got you, brother.
Metro.
I got you. Open your mouth.
I need a Metro.
Open your mouth.
Metro.
My brother called get back to work.
Somebody call the Metro.
I can't.
I got you. What you need? One? You need a pump?
I want to promote my earrings.
You're
a subscriber now. I might let you do that. You subscribe to my page now, so I might let you do that. I might let you do that.
Now you gonna charge her?
No, I ain't gonna charge her now because she already subscribed to me. She's a subscription. She's already a subscription.
You can taking an asthma pump and everything. You need to stop your stuff.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all done tap that screen tonight, man. We at 91,000. That's what I'm talking about. Every night, man. We on her 2-3 hours, man. Y'all can tap screen share the live. I appreciate y'all. That matters.
Hey.
It matters. Thank y'all. That's support.
Real quick before we get out of here. What we got? We got about 20 minutes.
I'm getting off at 10 o'clock.
Okay. All right. I want to know what y'all think. What y'all opinion is on this? Okay. I mean, I mentioned this to Rick earlier.
Poor Eo. He ain't trying to come on.
All right. So there's this lady in the Metro Atlanta area.
You might be doing something.
She was she had a little baby, and she was trying to keep the house warm by opening up the oven. Y'all know how your mama used to. Open up the oven, turn it, and some. I didn't get the whole story, but somehow the baby died. The baby ended up dying from her opening up the stove. I don't know if it was a gas stove. Or what have you, but the baby ended up dying some kind of way, and the mom is now incarcerated. They locked her up and charged her with second degree murder. And
that sounds like gas.
This is my opinion, and I want to know if y'all agree, disagree. you know, right now times are real hard. You got $1,100 rent for a 1-bedroom when jobs are paying $15 an hour for, or even less than that. And you got a single mother who's trying to who gas was probably off, and the only way she had to heat the house. You know how many women are in that kind of situation to where they're robbing Peter to pay Paul in order to just survive. And so this is a woman who used her stove like a lot of people do. A lot of people do that every day during the wintertime.
But he, yeah.
And somehow I wish I had got the whole story so that I can be real accurate with this. But somehow the baby ended up dying, and now the mom is in jail. You know, depending on what she was doing, because there was also a case where the mama, you know, went out partying, she left her 2 kids home, came home, the 2 kids was dead, and they locked her ass up. She need to be in jail. But what about those moms who have no choice?
That's tough right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty hard little conversation right now.
And you know, what's so sad about the situation too is that there are, or so they claim, when they started coming out with that, you know, the rental assistance programs in certain states, right? Well, a lot of people were not even made aware of the rental assistance. So for those people who were having trouble paying their rent and all of that, people didn't know there are utility assistants out there. But see, a lot of people and stuff that's working at these places that's giving this assistance, see what they gonna do, they gonna call up all their buddies first and say, hey, the government just dropped this grant for this utility assistance or rental assistance or whatever. So you need to go ahead and schedule your appointment and all this, that, and the other. So by the time people who really need it, like that single mom or that mom with that baby, by the time she would have found out, it wouldn't have been no funds left to do anything with. And I think, and it's just me, I think that in cases where there is a child in that house, nobody's utilities should be turned off. I say that because I've seen situations where it was, I mean, y'all, it was cold, and you had children in a house, and because the mom either didn't have all the money to pay or just didn't have it, period, didn't have any other resources whatsoever, but they turned her power out. But then when these children became ill or something happened, okay, then you want to call Children and Family Services, because you know that's what's going to happen when they go to the ER. Something happened. They're going to call Children and Family Services. Then all these unnecessary folks get involved in situations that they shouldn't be, when all you had to do was work with that individual and say, listen, the temperature is too cold. A child's body temp is different from ours. Things that we may be able to sustain, they cannot. And so therefore, instead of working with that mom and saying, listen, okay, see what you can do. Let me give you, because the utility companies does have resources where if you look at your bill, I know here, if you look at your bill, they have here what they call Project Share, which people donate a certain portion of their utilities to this organization, so that when you have people like that who don't have money for their utility bill, they can assist and aid them in that very thing. So what I don't understand is these states got all of this PPP money, or if I'm saying that correct, if they got all of this money, where is it? And a lot of this money that was supposed to have been used for utilities, rental assistance and all of that stuff. A lot of people didn't even know about it.
Dang.
And I don't think that mom, I'm sorry, but she did what she had to do to keep her child warm. She did what she had to do to keep her, not knowing. And it sounds like her utilities were turned off, the electric portion of it. But the child may have.
I think it sounds more like I don't. You might be right, because if it was gas, she wouldn't have been able to turn the stove on. If it was gas, because if they turned the gas off, then she wouldn't have been. So it had to have been electric. It had to have been electric.
Maybe electric, yeah. Maybe electric.
Yeah, and
it had to have been electric, because
what
gas,
happened is
once they turn the gas off, you can't turn it on no way.
Yeah, and so she probably had hypothermia.
Damn, boy. That's horrible, man.
I'm gonna make sure I get all the details on this story. And I meant to do it before we came live.
It happened today. When did it happen?
What state? In Atlanta?
It's here in Atlanta. It's here in Atlanta. It's here in Atlanta. It just happened recently, because it was on the news today.
We should be able to Google that.
We can Google that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the facts on it, because I hate to talk about stuff when I ain't got the facts. It just the fact that bothered me was I got to thinking, because it's just now starting to get cold in Atlanta. We just had our first real freeze, and tonight is supposed to be freezing cold. And there was another family in South Fulton, here in Atlanta, to where it was a house full of people. The house caught on fire. By the time that everybody in the house realized the house was burning, the second floor was fully engulfed. So the roof caved in and trapped several members of the family in that fire. And so five people were missing. They found two. They found them. They found two. No, 4 people that were missing. They found 2, and 2 are still missing. And I'm wondering if that was the same case, to where in this house they were trying to keep warm to some degree, but the fire started upstairs. I think the fire started upstairs, because that's where everybody ended up passing away at, is upstairs. So we look here. If y'all are in positions of need, you're getting ready to get put out. Right now, this economy out here is crazy. With the rent, and then they want you to make 3 times the rent. And you charging $1,500 for rent. How many people make $4,500 a month?
Yeah, right.
How many single struggling mothers do you know make $4,500? See, for some of y'all, I know some of y'all rich, and some of y'all getting all that bag, and I know some of y'all just getting to the money, and the $4,500 ain't no money. How they can't pay? But what about those that can't pay?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Everybody ain't on the same.
You gotta make 3 times the rent in order to get in there. So
and if
the rent is $1,500 for a 2-bedroom,
you got single women,
and she work at Walmart, and she got 2 kids, and she need a 2-bedroom, what's she supposed to do?
A single mama. You got single mamas out here navigating and making that shit happen.
And you know what's so crazy is that because the housing market is just booming, I know that and it's probably the same way in Atlanta. Everywhere you look, they putting up a house here or an apartment there. And these 1-bedroom apartments are starting off anywhere from $1,300 to $1,600 a month. And that's just a 1-bedroom. So you imagine a 1-bedroom starting off. So for every exclusive apartment complex that they build, if there is a subdivision close by, you can best believe the mortgage on that subdivision, or the house to buy that house, it's gonna feel like it's 10 times the amount.
6 months ago, you could get a $300,000 house, and your mortgage payment was about $1,550. Now, if you go and get first of all, in Atlanta, you're not gonna find a house for $300,000. These houses $300,000 and above, in the mid 3s and up. But a $300,000 mortgage now in the Atlanta area is gonna cost you $2,100 a month, from $1,500 a month to $2,100 a month for the same mortgage, because the interest rates have gone up. So a lot of these women, there's going to be a lot of women struggling. There's going to be a lot of women trying to figure out how to pay the gas bill, how to put gas in the car, how to, they may be giving out food stamps, but they're not giving them out to everybody. So it's a lot of moms wondering how they gonna feed kids. It's a lot of moms out here that are getting ready to be in a pinch because of the economy, and they're in a pinch at no fault of their own, because most of them are working. Most of them, some of them have more than one job. Some of them are leaving jobs to go pick up the kids and drop them off, and then go back to work, and still can't make it. Still having to heat the house with the stove.
And Kev,
you said some shit.
The subdivision across the street from mine. So when they started building those houses, the model home itself was initially $420,000. That was the model home that they started building. $420,000. Now today, this was just last year. Today, that house is about $730,000. Today, $730,000.
Now that's sad.
That same house. Yeah, always check your community resources. There's always something. In the Atlanta area, they have the rental assistant pro, and that rental assistant pro. I know someone who got the rental assistance, and every 3 months they have to recertify, but they get their rent paid for 18 months. 18 months.
Wow.
You have to check the resource that they are out there. If you in the metro Atlanta area and you struggling, and you got an eviction, or you ain't got rental assistance or whatever, you can inbox me and I'll get you the information and I'll send it to you. Because I know the person that's doing it right now, and her rent is being paid for 18 months. They pay it 3 months at a time, and every 3 months you have to recertify.
For real, y'all.
And that's the reason why I don't understand why, when you think about this is the United States of America. When I was growing up, all I ever heard was, this is one of the richest, if not the richest country in the world. But why is it that we are so rich?
She talking about this depression. Get your ass up out of here. Go watch something else then.
Yet we are in such a deficit to a point that so many are homeless, so many are struggling, so many can't even afford to put food on the table. But yet we sending all this money to a war that has nothing to do with us
at all. They have
been talking about, and I don't know how true or how this is going to play out, but they have been talking about November 2nd, the truckers are supposed to go on strike.
Oh yeah,
and November 19th, the railroad is supposed to go on strike. So you just imagine, the economy is already bad right now. Just imagine if truckers go on strike, railroad go on strike. I mean, come on, for real.
Got them stoves.
If them truckers go on strike, they gonna do them the same way they did them Canadian truckers. Do y'all know what they did to them Canadian truckers? What they did to them Canadian truckers, because Canada has already started switching over to the digital system. When we go to digital currency, that means that they're taking away all the money, and everything's gonna be digital. And so that gives the government power to turn your money on and off. And that's exactly what they did to them truckers in Canada. They turned their money off. They blocked all of their accounts, and they took all of their money, and they could not access their account.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
If people pay attention, that's why they're giving out so many food stamps. That's why they gave us the little whatever the stimulus when they was giving them out. But as people see, Every couple of months, they raising the food stamps. They give you a raise on food stamps. It's time for the economy to collapse, and they finna collapse it, and it's finna be before 2025 gets here. Before
No.
2025, you can
What
put
they're
your
doing
money on
is
it.
see the food stamp system is one of the systems that they're using first to convert to
Right.
digital currency. They're starting. The digital currency. The world of digital currency is starting in the African American community. You know why they're starting it in the African American community? Because if you can get black people to buy into something, you can get everybody.
Right.
Because everybody follows black people. We set the trend for everything. And this is no shade at black women, especially if you can get black women to buy into it. If you can, because black women run households. Black women run, I don't give a damn how strong a man say he is, black women run households. So especially, and even when you got black women in single households. So what they're doing is they're running that, it's a trial run with those increases on food stamps and all of that. That's getting you prepared for going into all digital currency. And with all digital currency, they can stop you from buying certain things. If they feel like you shouldn't have this, they can block it so that you can't even purchase certain items. There's going to come a time in 2023 where they're going to tell everybody that they have to spend all of their cash at a certain point. And if all of their cash is not spent by that certain point, it's not going to be any good. So you can go anywhere with cash, and they're not going to be able to do anything or take your cash because everything is going to have to be digital. Nobody's going to sell you anything with cash.
And you know what, Kev? You're absolutely right. Because if y'all notice, I don't know if they're doing it in Atlanta, but even now, our utilities, you know how you have a meter on the side of the house? Well, our utilities are now digital. It is being controlled. It's being controlled by the central office. So which means that if you don't pay your utility bill, now it's gonna get cut off by the office right then. But here's the catch. But then on the utility bill or something like that, they have it highlighted where they charge you a reconnect fee. So your reconnect fee is $110 plus the amount of your bill. And it's sad that everything is going digital, being controlled by man, and yet it's like if they make an error, because like here they have a company that they contract with that come out and they read your meter, right? So I kept saying, I said, y'all, I don't care what y'all say. I said, my meter, y'all are not reading my utilities. There's only 2 people in this house. Nobody's ever home. And there's no reason that I should be getting utility bills that's like $300.
I'm going to tell you why the government is doing this. It's because of the world of cryptocurrency. The world of cryptocurrency has created more millionaires than working. When they say that there's a worker shortage, ain't no such thing. Ain't no worker shortage. People are getting money through. Let me tell you something. Everybody used to think that cryptocurrency was a scam and it's gonna crash and blah blah blah.
I've been doing it for almost 2 years.
Even the U.S. government has a crypto coin now.
Yes, they do.
And see, so it's not population control. Controlling the money has nothing to do with population control. That's ludicrous. Right. Whoever, Heart of Zion Foundation, mad love to you. That's one of my followers. I appreciate you.
All right, Keith.
But you're wrong with that. Digital currency has nothing to do with population control. It has something to do with wealth control. See, too many people were getting rich off of cryptocurrency.
Yes.
Too many people were getting rich off of cryptocurrency. You have millionaires coming out of the woodwork. Never in the history of America has it had as many millionaires as it has right now. And part of it is because of cryptocurrency. Another part of it is like services like Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft are going to have to start going to being W-2s because you know why? Because the government can't track that money. They were 1099 employees, even though those companies sent 1099 forms out. A lot of people weren't filing money on taxes on the money that they were making, and people no longer have to go into companies for a job. I used to drive for Lyft. I was making $1,100, $1,200, $1,500 a week.
Yeah,
driving.
Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that.
Yep.
Somebody else told me
something. When I was working for Lyft, I stopped driving because I didn't want the damn miles on my goddamn car. But I was making $1,100 to $1,500 a week driving for Lyft. Yeah, and there was no need to go in somebody else's job and punch a clock. See, there's not a worker shortage. People are just getting money in different ways.
Right. That's right. Well, you got to think about it too, Kel. Once you put a control on what somebody can and and can't do with their money and how they living, what the fuck you think it's gonna do to the population? It's gonna cause all kind of this and that and the third. They know exactly what they're doing.
Look at
right here.
JP Morgan Chase just closed Kanye West's account. Kanye West had $172 million in Chase.
Shut it down.
If JP Morgan Chase will shut down the account of somebody with $172 million in it, what the hell you think they're gonna do to you?
Right. Exactly.
And
I'm telling you now, once they get control of the money and they able to pinpoint and track everything you doing, and they feel like, well, hey, they doing too much, so let's just shut them down. What the fuck you think it's gonna do to the economy, to the population? It's gonna get us right where they want us.
They go on. We're gonna be able to even go get our mortgage from online. Like we can go into this virtual room and literally buy a home inside these virtual rooms. Like, you know how they did it when
yeah.
You know how they do the what they call it, the
little avatars and all that.
The virtual avatars and stuff. We're gonna be able to do
the metaverse.
Because y'all think about it like this. Think about it like this, Trey. Think about it like this. It used to be a time, and y'all think about this. It used to be a time you can use your Cash App, Venmo. What's the other one?
Time.
Zelle.
Okay. You didn't have to worry about the government getting involved. Now all of a sudden, you got to file taxes. You got to claim that. You got to claim it on your taxes. So listen at this. So I own property back home. So the state decided,
repair get done. We gone, y'all. When repair get done, we gone.
We want your property.
Somebody just
what
said some
happened
real
is that the state decided they wanted my property. The state decided they wanted my property.
I'm tired.
So what they decided to do was they decided to offer all of these people, because they are doing a widening project. So they decided to offer all these people money for their property. Well, y'all listen. How about you sitting there, you looking over, you filling out, you signing all these documents, and that very last document they give you is that one to claim it on your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Your property.
They're gonna get they got their money now.
On that you got to file on your taxes.
That shit crazy. They just make their own damn.
It's just like with the student loan forgiveness. See, a lot of they say that they forgiving student loans. You get $10,000 if it wasn't a Pell Grant. You get $20,000 if you got a Pell Grant. But it's not real student loan forgiveness, because you actually have to qualify for it, and then the states that you live in is going to tax you on the money that's being forgiven. So if you're being forgiven for $20,000 worth of loan, you do the math on the taxes. I don't know what state you live in. You do the math. You still got to pay the taxes on that, and then you got to pay another fee on top of the taxes. So it's not real. It's just like with Bank of America. Bank of America said that they were offering loans to Black people, or they were offering loans in African American communities, is what they said. And so all these Black people started going to the bank thinking that, okay, but see, the thing about it wasn't just for Black people. It was for everybody. but it had to be in an African-American community. So what that opens the door for is all of these major developers to come in and buy these properties up for little or nothing and start building new houses on them or making additions on them. And now you raise the prices on it and it starts another form of regentrification in another neighborhood, because now you've outpriced the other people that have already stayed in these neighborhoods, that have been there for years and have been paying their mortgage, raised their kids, sent them to school, sent them to college and everything else. And so now you offer these loans, and these people are able to come in and get these loans, and they're not just offering them to black people; they're offering them to anybody, but they have to be in a black community. Now, imagine what that sounds like to a developer.
Charles, you right, Charles. They start driving no goddamn trucks. I'm in the box truck delivering food. Hell, I deliver it. Yeah, you right, Charles. You better know it.
But you know what? At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, you have to be mindful of what's more important. Going out here paying $200 and $300 for a lace front wig, a Michael Kors purse, or feeding your family, because the economy is so bad right now that you don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. And my kids, and I'm going to say this before we get off. My kids used to ask me all the time, they said, Mama, why do you be buying like cases of water? You always like in the event that you know something going to happen. It's like, and when it happened, you just like, it don't even faze you. But I always tell my kids, I said, one thing my grandmother always taught me, she used to always say, don't spend your money on foolish stuff, but spend it on the things that you know you're going to potentially need. Because when that time comes, when that time comes, everybody else going to be running out there trying to get this, that, and the other.
And you're going to already have it.
And you're going to already have it. You're going to already have it. And
when we had I live like that right now. My kids ask me the same thing. You can't never be unprepared. You can't never have more than what you think. It's always to have more than not to have anything.
You remember
when we had the April 27 storms, y'all, listen. We ate every day. We took a bath every day. It was just like, only thing that we didn't have electricity because the power got knocked out. But guess what? We had lights all in the house. We did it up every day. Every day.
Yeah. So, either what you want to say something before we get out of here, man? You've been there in the bottom all night, man.
No, I was just finna say, Kel was right, man. When he was talking about that digital currency, man, I just suggest everybody to get involved in it right now, because one thing about it, we can't do nothing about it. It's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
But the thing is, you got to be careful on that too, because the same way they're gonna collapse the economy, what the hell make y'all think after you go invest your ass in the crypto, they won't collapse that and don't know where the hell your money went? You gotta have sense when it comes to this shit.
You know the number one rule, though. You know the number one rule, though.
It's not a part of the U.S. Monetary exchange. Cryptocurrency. That's why the government is so mad at it. Cryptocurrency is not a part of the U.S. monetary exchange. It is not governed or overseen by the
U.S. You said the key thing. It's not a part of the U.S., so we don't know what those people are capable of once you invest your money.
That's not what I said. I said it's not a part of the U.S. monetary exchange. I'm in crypto. Let me tell you something. When it comes to crypto, I can transfer money from my crypto straight to my bank account, and it's cash money. It's cash money.
It made my cousin a millionaire.
The only thing I can say is a hard head make a soft ass. The Lord telling you what's gonna go on.
Saying I'm right. You the one with the hard head right now.
You better pick up your Bible. You better pick up your Bible and get into that.
Just because you passionate don't make you right. Just because you passionate don't make you right. Right now, everybody in the comments is saying that I am right.
I'm finna tap out.
I don't care what they saying. I don't care what they saying in the comments. I could care less what they saying in the comments. You got your belief and I got my belief, and that's just that on that. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
You going live, Kev? All right, I'm finna tap out. You gonna pray us out? You gonna sing us out, man? Prayer. You don't feel like we'll shut it down.
I'm gonna pray y'all out tonight.
Yes, sir. Come on, man.
Yes,
All
right.
Lord.
Let me call the ambulance, man. Call the ambulance, boo. Go ahead, man.
All right, let us pray. Our Father,
All
our
right,
God, it is in Jesus' name that we come boldly into your throne of grace. So, God, we just thank you right now for every individual under the sound of my voice. Father God, we thank you for this panel. Lord God, we thank you for this informative information, Father God, because we don't know who is listening that may need to hear what has been said. Now, Father, in the name of Jesus, we invite you to come into not only our lives, but Father God, into each of our platforms, Father, and have your way. Father God, let there be peace among us. Lord, let there be love among us. And if there is something said that someone is offended by, Father God, quicken our spirits, Father God, to not quickly take offense, but always be ready for reconciliation. Now, Father, in Jesus' name, we speak, claim, and we declare it is done in Jesus' name. Amen.
Hey, you gonna make me stay on another hour. You talking
Look,
like
I
that,
want to tell
you gonna
y'all. Look,
make
I
me stay
want
on
to
here
tell y'all,
another
man.
hour.
Look,
You about to make
before
me
we
stay
go,
another hour,
before we go, I gotta let y'all know, man. I
Got my
love y'all,
spirit
man.
running,
Before
boy.
we
You
go,
got
I
my
gotta let y'all know I
I'm
love
bubbling,
y'all, man.
man.
I love each
Hey,
and every
before we
one of
go, I gotta
y'all.
let
Have a
y'all know
good
I
night,
love y'all,
y'all.
man.
I love
Oh
my
yeah,
family,
for
y'all.
sure,
I'll see
for
y'all
sure.
tomorrow. You know I'm gonna be in the
Appreciate you,
live anytime
Queso.
y'all come on. Love you
Yes,
guys.
sir. Peace and blessing, man. Hey, if y'all want to stay tapped in, man, Kevin going live. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Peace, love, and bless. Shay,
I'm
thank you,
getting
Shay, for
set up
coming through,
right
blessing
now,
my
baby.
life.
I'm getting
Now
set up
I'm not
like
gonna
always.
be. I'm not gonna. If I get in, it will be late because tomorrow's Thursday. I got the kids
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
The
It's
kids and
all good. We'll
parents
hold it
tomorrow
down.
night.
You know we
Good.
gonna hold
I
it down
might
So
stay
yeah.
till
up
we pull
all
up.
night now. I get paid in the morning. I get paid tomorrow. My direct deposit. I'm waiting on my direct deposit here.
Hey, Kel, open your box up,
What's
man,
going
and do
on, Easy?
music breaks, man. Open your
They
box
say
up and
open
do
your
music
box
breaks,
up.
man.
Open the box up, let them get in there and listen to the music.
Do
Y'all
music
got
breaks,
a
Bye,
man.
you
come to
Do
the
guys.
box. You
music
I
got to
breaks.
love
turn the
y'all.
camera on and
Everybody
mute
have a
your mic.
peaceful
You got
and
to turn the
blessed
camera on.
night.
Good
All
night.
right, peace
Turn
and
the
blessing.
camera on and mute your mic.
All right, bro. Hey, Kel, stay solid, my boy.
Respect, my nigga.
For sure.